Alright, we live. We live. Okay, make sure it's position, make sure it's straight. So you know. What's the thing? Okay. Make sure
dream bigger.
Okay. Boom. What's up, Alex? What is up? WWE fan, how you doing? I'm doing good. How about you, man? Welcome to the stream. Make sure audio looks good, you sound good. All right, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. All right, saying I'm good. That's good to hear. Looks like the audio's good. Okay. Ah, man. Right now, it's the last match of the pre-show. I'm glad the pre-show started at 6:30, not at 6 o'clock. I like how they do that. Let's see. Just wait for some more people to get in here. Right now, we got the inspiration and the influence. Oh, okay. Tenio Dash went on the top rope. Oh, crossbody. Okay, okay. One, two. Oh, okay. Cassie kicked out. Okay. I'm gonna play the audio when the actual show starts, like at 7. So, it's the last few moments of pre-show. Okay, Tenio get. Oh, I'm getting ready to watch Impact. I'm gonna get some chips and Pepsi. Okay. Sounds what? Oh, okay. What to do, Alice House Life House family today, brother? It is going good, my man. How about you, man? How about you? They about to do. They finish moving in. Yep, they about to break it up. See? Oh. Oh, they got her. Yeah, they about to retain. Yeah. Yeah, you just can't have potato. Yeah. As I said, my request on Instagram, I met the whole. Yeah, I did. I did accept your request. I did. I literally just did. I literally just sent you a DM not too long ago. Yeah. I'm sending everything. I'll let you watch C wrestling. I do. What is C wrestling? I don't know what that is. This is like some indie promotion. He is a YouTuber. Oh no, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I haven't even heard of him. Well, search him up. Okay. Oh, this guy got over 53,000. Okay. I'm good, brother. Got some break. Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss, WrestleMania Backlash. Can't wait to watch that match. 5-star classic. I gotta turn the lights off so I can switch it to the regular. Sure, else the lights will start triggering. And we don't want that. Okay, now. Okay. Boom. Boom. Play it. We should be. Oh no. Am I still on the pre-show? Okay, we're on the main show. Okay. About to say, now I can get him back on. Alex, he is a obsessed Wyatt fan on YouTube with a crazy conspiracy of him going back to WWE. I don't think Bray Wyatt goes back to WWE. I honestly don't see that happening. I legitimately think Bray Wyatt goes to AEW. But like I heard like he's asking for like a high price, like a lot of money. He's asking for a lot of money from both WWE and AEW. So he hasn't ruled out AEW return, but honestly, I just don't see him going back to WWE. Yo, man, what's up? Pika Beats, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Y'all smash that like button for me, man. Cause it's about to be should be a good night. Should be a good night. We got a stat card. You know, we rarely do these Impact live streams, so. And it's been getting some views, so I'll still do them for y'all, just because I love y'all. Right now they're just showing video packages. Ooh, nice. We got 10 people in the chat, man. Let's rack them up. C Wrestling is a WWE drone on YouTube. Oh, he's a shield. Okay. Alex, today is my brother's birthday. He got WWE action figures like Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre. He said to say happy birthday, by the way. He turned 15 and got a lot of action figures like 150. Happy birthday to your brother, man. Happy birthday to your brother. Hope he had a great one. Bro, this video package, bro, has been this comes out good, man. All right, let's see.
Live on pay-per-view and Fight TV, we are sold out in Poughkeepsie, New York, at one of professional wrestling's most storied venues, the MJN Center. Tonight, Impact Wrestling presents Rebellion. And what better way to kick things off this evening?
Okay, we're starting the show off with Jay White.
Switch.
I thought we was gonna start with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Rebellion opening contest. A triple threat match set for one fall. Introducing first, representing Bullet Club from Austin, New Zealand, Switchblade Jay White.
And how apropos you see it on his
picture right there, the catalyst
find the event
of
on YouTube.
professional
Oh, it's on
wrestling.
Fight TV.
What better person to
Fight
be the
TV.
catalyst for our
What's up,
evening
Alex?
here
What's up,
tonight
Tribal Chief?
than the leader
I'm a
of
member.
Bullet Club himself?
Just go on
King
Fight
Switch,
TV.
the Switchblade, Jay White.
Or you can
In one quick
use one of
summation,
the
this is a grudge
the other
match.
streaming sites.
Earlier this
I
month
don't
in the
want to mention
multiverse
it,
of matches,
you
it
know,
was
you know.
a fantastic bout. Chris Sabin earned the first pinfall victory against Jay White in Impact Wrestling ever. Jay White was furious after the match, as you can imagine, but at the same time, that was an opportunity for Steve Macklin to strike, which White took exception to.
No, it's not. You gotta pay for it. It's like $39.99 on Fight TV. So yeah, get this man out to 2K subscribers. He is the best YouTuber. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're getting there. We're getting there. We'll be at 2K sooner or later. So Shashi Blackheart is getting buried by Ronda Rousey next week. Oh joy. Good one, Bruce. Yeah, I did read the spoilers from SmackDown. I read y'all the spoilers yesterday. I didn't care for the show. I just don't care for it. Yo, Alex, is Chris Bay have a match tonight? He was injured last year and was missing Rebellion. Yes, Chris Bay did have a match on the pre-show against Eddie Edwards. It was originally supposed to be Jonathan Gresham versus Eddie Edwards, but Jonathan Gresham is not cleared to compete. As you know, he suffered that concussion at Battle of the Belts last week from his match against Dawn Castle. So the medical team didn't clear him, and Chris Bay was the replacement in the X Division title match. Is on the main card, which is very good. So yeah, but we are starting the show off with Chris Bay Jay White, versus Chris Sabin and Steve Macklin in a triple threat match. I thought the show was going to start with the X Division title match, but it is what it is. So yeah. Oh.
Ever against Jay White here in this company at the multiverse of matches. It was
Oh,
after the
Steve
fact
Macklin
Steve Macklin took that
this week.
opportunity to jump Chris Sabin. The way that Macklin is trying to attack members of Team Impact. If you remember from the No Surrender event a few months ago, Macklin is still furious with people like Chris Sabin and his allegations. Didn't believe in him heading into No Surrender. It's been all-out vengeance ever since.
He's targeted everybody on that team. Obviously, a lot of Bullet Club fans here in the house tonight.
Remember, no countouts, no disqualifications in a triple threat match.
And this is what Jay White does. He's like a conductor. He chooses the pace. He picks his spots. He plays this audience. He plays his opponents. He plays the entire business like an orchestra.
And look at Sabin now trying to get White to enter the ring. Jay White not interested. As you mentioned, he's going to do this on his time, so that leaves Macklin and Sabin inside. They have to be wary of White at all times. And now from behind, Macklin able to get to Sabin.
And you have to imagine that's exactly what Jay White was expecting.
Oh. Cut down by Macklin, and
once
White
again
wants no part of this. Yes.
No, Richard's just
I
trolling.
love this
Playing
strategy.
around.
He knows, because he can get out here, take his time on the floor. And he knows how high.
Sabin cover, shoulders down, there's White. Also a kick out by Macklin, but Jay White there at the right time.
He was there just in case.
Can't
He
switch
knows
play
what a
Jay White.
high-head
Let's see that
Macklin
guy.
is.
Yeah,
He knows
too.
Macklin's going to want to fight. He's not going to wait.
To the outside, and there's White waiting for his prey to come to
I
him.
was super favorite use to remind his face would see wrestling you.
Maybe the plan's starting to
Thank you.
backfire a little.
Over the top rope, White and Sabin.
Ooh.
Sabin comes with a kick.
What a
Okay.
history. Macklin takes
Oh,
a kick,
nice.
and off the apron down goes White.
Go for it. Make it a 2.
Nice. Okay. We're starting off hot. Okay. My favorite YouTubers.
Sabin
I like
is
DC
fanned
Amplified.
here in Poughkeepsie.
I listen to JD from New York. I like too much.
Now Steve Macklin along the barricade. Macklin has never been in a sanctioned match against White or Sabin yet here in Impact Wrestling. So everybody feeling each other out a little bit, I guess.
I mess with it, so.
Absolutely.
Those are really the top three
trying to
challenges
figure
I'm
out
watching
your
right now.
opponents,
So, yeah.
especially when it's a triple threat match.
Oh, hold on. There's a counter kick out by Macklin at 1.
That feeling out process you have in most pro wrestling contests is kind of out the window. You just got to take the fight to whoever's in front of you. Meanwhile, having eyes in the back of your head.
Al Sabin, talk about the momentum that he has built, Ray Walt, ever since
nice.
Alex Shelley and the Motor City Machine Guns, and then, of course, pinning Jay White in Dallas.
Which is huge. I wanted to talk about that for just a second. Because it wasn't just the first ever pinfall victory against Jay White in Impact Wrestling. I've been watching the USFJ tour all over this country in several companies. And I don't think anybody's beaten Jay White throughout this entire time.
Basically,
Chris Sabin being the lone one.
Praises.
But right now, it's Steve Macklin who is cleared
Can you turn the camera around so you can see the TV, please? No, I will get copyrighted. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to set him up.
But I get like a big fat copyright strike.
The Antichrist to the backbreaker. Here's the cover. Shoulders down and a kick out by White.
What a huge opportunity sits in front of Steve.
Yeah, I can't show you on screen because I'll get a big old copyright strike.
Take a look right here one more time into that torpedo like tope. If Steve Macklin were to beat both Jay White and the veteran Chris Sabin, what a huge feather in his cap that would be here in Impact Wrestling.
Spine first into the hardest part of the ring goes Jay White. Steve Macklin, he went after Rhino. Now he's targeting Chris Sabin. He even took a shot at Heath, the tag team partner of Rhino. We're going to see that duo in action later on tonight. To the knee. Sabin goes after Macklin.
Dropping Macklin.
As the man himself said, he
right
would
off
see
the apron there.
You watch AEW Splash Out. Even Impact gives you a copyright strike. No, but they blocked.
Finding himself
one of my live streams.
Control.
They blocked the no surrender one back in February.
Ribs first. And again, this time into the apron. Dangerous territory here inside the Impact Zone. And Jay White sends Macklin head first into the steel post. Oh, no, not this. Suplex on the floor.
You know the old phrase about work smart, not hard. Well, Jay White does both.
This weekend of Beat the Clock Challenge.
Chris Bay had an opportunity on a countdown to rebellion against the leader of
it was a leader versus Sean
Eddie Edwards. That went to Edwards, and now Jay White trying to show what Bullet Club is all about here to open up the Rebellion pay-per-view.
Yeah, you have to imagine
one with Kurt Angle and
at least in the back of the mind.
I mean, anything with AJ Styles.
Trying to right that wrong. Pick up another notch in Bullet Club's favor on this huge night for Impact Wrestling.
Now trending hashtag Rebellion all over social media.
So many.
Impact Wrestling Spring Pay-Per-View Extravaganza, and we are starting off in a big way. Now wanting to win this triple
I can see the hit
threat match
matches,
and a
but
kick out
the
by
Briscoes are
Sabin.
booked for a GCW show, so they won't be able to show up.
How chaotic are these triple threat matches? You've been in plenty.
I feel like I say it all the time. It's so hard. It's so hard to train for. You can spar all you want with a buddy or something like that, but unless you're getting in there and just doing triple threat matches, the ability to know where your other opponent is at all times is so difficult.
Going back to the ribs, very smart. Back to the midsection, backbreaker by White. Sabin able to kick out, and even just kicking out, Ray Walt, that can't feel good for Sabin.
I mean, at this point, he could have a busted rib after all the work Jay White has done. Running him into the apron, dropping him onto the apron, backbreakers, gutbusters. Constantly focused on that one body part.
Keeping Macklin on the outside. You could see Jay White favoring his back because of the assault by Macklin moments ago. Knife edge chop right to the chest.
That's Bray Wyatt's
more like a switchblade edge show.
Thank you.
From the King.
Hey, what about just got done?
How you doing? He's turned up the tenacity over the last few weeks in Impact Wrestling, and now Macklin into the ring. White wanted Sabin still, and now Sabin with some life.
How quickly these matches can change on a dime.
Off the top, crossbody, both guys at the same time.
And I marvel every time I watch Chris Sabin, after all he's done in this business, after all the time, all the blood, sweat, and tears he's put in here at Impact, he seems to just keep getting better.
I said at the multiverse of matches, he's one of the best wrestlers on the planet. He proved it against Jay White.
Probably Saturday.
Macklin with a clothesline.
No.
And now
Tuesday, May 3rd.
Sabin. Oh, Sabin able to drop him. Sabin trying to pick up a little momentum here with White on the outside. Critical opportunity.
Huge backdrop going on to Macklin there. Now, big momentum building.
Oh,
for Chris Sabin.
Sabin with a back body
Right
drop.
onto the tailbone.
And again, that back of Jay White being very, very tender.
Now Sabin. Oh, gets two at the same time.
I feel like Mack is not using the offense.
of him. Here's
Really?
the cover and a kick out by White.
If you have the ability to take out both your opponents, go for it. Because Lord knows, one or the other is going to be there.
Remember the damage to the ribs of Sabin. He was trying to set up for the cradle shock there on Macklin. Macklin just a little bit better positioning there. Oh, and a knee to White. Oh, and a knee out of the corner by Macklin.
Snap DDT from Jay White. Okay, May 3rd, what will it be? It's just an NXT special, not a pay-per-view. It's called Spring Breaking.
Find themselves on even
So I'll be live for
ground,
that.
even if that ground happens to be flat on their backs. What a match to kick off Rebellion here.
So much at stake for every wrestler in this match.
Sabin to
prove what he proved against Jay White in the multiverse of matches, that he can stand
I think Jay White's gonna get it.
above many. Oh, the blade buster by White. There's the cover and a kick out. Meanwhile, Jay White no doubt wants revenge for what happened in Dallas. Uranagi. Cover by the switchblade kick out.
And of course, Steve Macklin looking to exercise those leftover demons from the Team Impact fiasco. And like I said, put a huge, huge notch in his corner by beating two of the best in the world today.
And now Jay White is all alone.
Champions.
Click, click. Now we just need the
No,
boom.
the influence retain.
Sabin
They
says
just won the belts.
no.
You don't want
Off the
you don't
snap.
want them to transition to
That
champions.
knife-edge chop.
They just won the belts. Alice, have you watched Kid Bandit before National on EW and GCW Scott?
You see the chest of Sabin as well, starting to get tenderized.
Just got through watching
Jay White.
Influence defend. I don't watch Impact, but that
Trying to
Ishii guy
set up Sabin. Hold on a second. Here's Macklin.
Definitely like the
Macklin
better
into the fray.
Yeah, I
White
understand.
trying to fight him
Trying
off.
to get
And
retained tonight.
Sabin,
Not
both
some
of them
retained.
fighting off Macklin for a brief second. White and Sabin teammates.
Wrong place, wrong time for Macklin. Fights through it. Look at Macklin.
Macklin does not go down that easily. And into the eyes of Chris Sabin goes Jay White. No disqualifications. As you pointed out earlier, do what you gotta do.
Going up to the top turnbuckle now. White is favoring his lower back still because of the assault of Macklin earlier on in the match. Oh, and a headbutt right between the eyes.
Sabin manages to fight down King's switch.
Oh, and a missile drop kick to Macklin.
Jay White in a bad, bad way. Tied up there in the ropes.
Uh-oh. Up by Macklin into the top turnbuckle. What is Macklin thinking about here? Oh, I know. Oh, I know what this means.
Well, you got two targets.
Caught in the crosshairs.
Going for round two now.
Oh, God. What are your thoughts of the ones that Bray right now signing in contract to go to AEW shows only? I mean, if that's what
I
he
can't
wants,
believe that.
if that's what he wants to do,
Fire and a miss from
You know,
Macklin. If that doesn't show you just
That's
how
what-
hard Macklin goes,
money
sets
talks.
himself all the way to the
Money
floor.
talks. I love how Scott has been doing, trying to get
will he
up
be able to get back into this matchup?
Right to the face there by Sabin. Great window of opportunity now.
Hey,
against
Alex.
Jay
I'm gonna
White
be honest,
looking for the
Impact's my
cradle
favorite
shot.
company because they know how to book champions.
That a beautiful half and half.
Nailed it.
We know what that
If the
usually
inspiration
sets
was at
up
the titles,
though.
no, they lost.
Jay White is not done. Think about the Blade Runner.
No!
Now Sabin,
One, two.
cover up.
Oh, Jay White kissed out. Okay, I thought that was gonna be it.
That was so close, and Jay White knows it.
Oh, up on the shoulders. Wants the cradle shock DDT. But not a DDT. Who cares? Keep on moving.
Back and forth
Oh.
they go, looking for the Blade Runner again. Cradle shock again, and he gets it!
Yes! Cradle shock. Cradle shock.
Oh, Steve Macklin was up. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Here is your winner, Steve Macklin.
Steve Macklin
Good match to open the show.
steals the biggest win of his career.
Good match. I'm not mad that he won. I'm not mad. Is my girl with the undead bride still around Soo Yun with the split personality? I really like her. Probably not. Undead brides are not around as of right now. Soo Yun is pregnant. I don't know what Brandy Lauren has going. I think she's gone. And then the other woman. I'm not gonna mention her. Trey Miguel could be a future world champ in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Soo Yun's pregnant right now, so she'll be back. Yeah, that was a good first match. I'm not mad that Steve Macklin won it. I'm not mad. I mean, they could have given that match to anybody, in my honest opinion. But I'm not mad that Steve won. I only recently started watching Impact and I'm kind of loving it already. Steve needed it, so I like that from Impact Wrestling. Yeah, I hope because they've been booking that guy. They've been booking that guy strong, man. They've been booking that guy strong. I'm thinking about something. What the hell is WWE? Huh? Trey Miguel's workhorse. I already saw that comment. Just gotta see what match is coming up next. All right. Trey Miguel vs. JY needs to happen. Unpopular dream match for Forbidden Door. JONAH vs. Keith Lee. I think they never fought each other before, even in NXT. Do you think Nash Carter will end up in Impact? End up back in Impact at some point? No, I don't see it as of right now. I do see WWE bringing him back because they brought back Wesley back on TV. So I'm really curious. Are they going to bring Nash Carter back after all this stuff dies down? Who knows? I'm thinking about something. What the hell is WWE going to do if Roman gets injured? That is a great question. That is a great question.
Title. You had it in your hands, only to get it ripped away, and we just want the entire world to see what we know. And we know that Daddy is going to be an amazing champion, right? Right? Yeah.
If this was just about what happened in Battle for Glory, I could leave it alone, okay? Moose has made this personal over the last few months with everything he's put you through, Jet through, and Lucas. Okay, Moose is gonna learn a lesson tonight. If I'm ever gonna be able to look myself in a mirror again, if I'm ever gonna be able to look my son in the eyes again, I need to show Moose that there's consequences for his actions.
Look, a while ago you said you didn't need an executive, you needed your coach. So let me throw out one thing for you to ponder. Moose knows he's not better than you, so he's trying to get into your head. And he's doing it by using the most valuable, precious thing in the world to you, your family. So if you want to be successful tonight, go out there, take what's most valuable to him, the world championship. But if you let anger get in the way, you're not going to get it done. You need to take that anger, you need to put it in your back pocket, and you need to use it as motivation. You're going to go out there and you're going to teach him a lesson, you're going to win that world title by using your strengths. You're the best damn wrestler in the world. It's not just your wife and your son who think that. Anyone who's ever seen you in a ring in these 16 years knows that. Go out there, be that wrestler, and beat him and take what's yours.
Thanks, Scott.
Deonna tonight. Universes collide here at.
All right, Deonna Purrazzo, Taya, Valkyrie coming up next. When did they bring Wesley back? They brought him back Tuesday. If WWE gets hurt, it's going to be like the Titanic. Yeah. Josh Alexander's walking out the new Impact champion. Yes. No, Roman equals WWE's going to suck big time. I don't think Cody might be able to save it, in my opinion. Nope. Alex from West, I will hit up Ricochet and then go after the NXT tag team belts. They will be amazing together. Who's going to be the next star? Roman gets hurt, goes Hollywood. I saw some of Moose's early work when he wrestled Bobby Lashley a while ago. Bobby Lashley versus Moose Part 2 needs to happen as soon as Bobby gets released. I don't see Bobby getting released. I don't see him. It looks like he's a for-lifer. Who's going to be the next star of Roman leaves or goes Hollywood? Yeah, that's a great question, man. This is something that WWE needs to come up with. WWE needs to have a plan. Well, I mean, Raw is better than SmackDown, and they once again don't even have a major title on the show. But it's not hard to be better than SmackDown right now. Yeah, out of all three main roster shows, I would say, yeah, Raw is kind of, yeah, Raw's better. But the shows still suck, in my honest opinion. So, yeah. This is why they need to. Yep, they have a backup plan. Alex, why does WWE always cancel Liv Morgan? I don't know, man. Maybe they just don't value Liv Morgan. They just don't value her. So yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next match is for the AAA Reign of the Reigners Championship, set for one fall. Introducing first the challenger from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Taya Valkyrie.
This wherever Taya Valkyrie goes, she certainly goes in style, and she really crashed the party at the multiverse of matches in style.
Oh, don't remind me. Look, is it exciting to have Taya Valkyrie in Impact Wrestling once again? Of course, a world-class athlete. But to pick that moment, to step on the virtuoso's moment, to me, big mistake.
Deonna Purrazzo has been rolling as of late as the double champion, holding both the Ring of Honor Women's World title.
Champ, get it right.
I want to say
The AAA Reign Championship on her.
Who's turning to get at some point? Naomi or Sasha? It looks like Sasha's turning. WWE needs better writing and booking. I have no problem with the wrestlers in general. They put out great matches. It's the booking and creative that sucks, and the shows are boring. I wouldn't say so. She's got a lot of TV time this year and been in some big matches. She could be stuck in catering. But yeah, we got Deonna Purrazzo and Taya Valkyrie coming up. Let's have Naomi attack Sasha Banks, having her join the Bloodline. I mean, that could be something fresh.
Valkyrie would then leave for an extended period of time to pursue opportunities elsewhere. In the process of doing that, Valkyrie also had to vacate her then third AAA Reina de Reinas title back in 2021. She had reigned at the time for 528 days.
If there is someone in this matchup who knows how much that AAA Reina de Reinas title means, it is Taya Valkyrie. But this is a different virtuoso that even she knew.
I don't get it at all. Yeah, me neither. They just wasted our time.
Champ.
So let's focus on Deonna Purrazzo and Taya Valkyrie. When you hear joke out, Ricochet wants to be the greatest in the all the time.
if they're not chanting for the virtuosa.
Chance of La Huera Loca. And a heads-up information for tickets regarding our Citrus Brawl on May 13th and May 14th. Available now at ImpactWrestling.com. Tickets on sale. Join us in the greater Orlando area. Right now, Rebellion full speed ahead here in Poughkeepsie, New York, live on pay-per-view and Fight TV. And what a start to this matchup. Valkyrie trying to control Purrazzo.
Well, she's digging into that Lucha Libre background of hers. Something she's very familiar with. Obviously, as a three-time Triple A Reigns champion, looking to make it 4 here tonight.
Cross body and then a drop kick here, and Valkyrie is pushing the pace. Now, I'd say within the Champ Challenge, the only thing really like Valkyrie, hold on to win the title, is a cover and a kick out. The only person really like Valkyrie that Purrazzo has experienced has been Fabi Apache at Multiverse of Matches, a 4-time AAA Reina de Reinas champion, similar luchadora style, but still, Valkyrie is completely different.
With her, I love him.
But I was going to make the point of another incredible
Are you talking about Taya or Deonna?
champion in Fabi Apache, but who beat her? Deonna Purrazzo, your current champ.
And back at Triple Mania 29 in August of last year, 252 days.
Nice.
And Valkyrie calls that pandemonium, the snap German suplex off the ropes.
She has little love handles. Which one are you talking about?
Well, now Valkyrie with the knees here.
Yeah.
Just beating
Okay,
up
you
on
must want
Purrazzo
to
on
see
the
back
outside
to
of the ring.
Now she better keep her eyes on the champ. Because Deonna Purrazzo can turn this thing around very quickly.
Trying to drive the crown of the skull into the post, and instead, it's Purrazzo who turns it around.
What did I tell you?
I was also Zion Quinn is one of former Reigns' cousins too. Is he for
It's
real?
like I say it and it happens.
Zion Quinn is actually one of
It
Reigns'
has some
cousins.
kind of magical power. Maybe it's
I
just
don't know why
this
they didn't mention
connection
that.
me and the Virtuosa have, but I knew she could turn it around just
Alice
like
wins this match.
You're clairvoyant.
I'm
Something like
taking
that.
Valkyrie
Deonna.
tossed back inside the ring. Purrazzo in pursuit. Knee right to the spine, and here comes the Virtuosa. This is what Deonna Purrazzo does best. This is why, at least
Wow,
in the
I didn't
champ
know that.
challenges, she's 7-0.
Because when she gets the advantage, she steps on the gas. She does not let up. A lot of people, they get an opening, they take time to breathe, they take a moment, but no.
Here's the cover to retain her AAA Reina de Reinas title and a kick out. I will say I've been impressed by Purrazzo considering the talks surrounding the interim Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, that being Mercedes Martinez, and no doubt a future date against Purrazzo for her Ring of Honor Women's World Championship.
Interim. We all know who the real champion
Oh,
is.
nice.
They're in the center of the ring here.
Koji clutch after the flatliner, and now it's Valkyrie. Valkyrie trying to change position, shoulders down, and a kick out.
Good counter from Valkyrie, but great wherewithal from Purrazzo to kick out there as well.
Alice wins this match. I'm going with Deonna, but I won't be upset if Taya wins.
Magnitude of Taya Valkyrie being back here at Impact Wrestling. It completely changes the knockouts division. Purrazzo's sent to the floor.
Again, I won't argue that. It raises the level of talent here. It raises the stock of the entire knockouts division. But one thing remains the same. The Virtuosa is at the top of it no matter what.
Now Purrazzo trying to corral Valkyrie. Oh my God, back first into the
No,
apron.
Sean, you're right. They just never gave her
The
a chance.
referee was at a count of 4. He has stopped his count to check on both these wrestlers.
That was gorgeous.
And is Valkyrie screaming out in pain. Remember, champion's advantage, of course, to Purrazzo. Title cannot change hands. Oh, via count out or disqualification. Big contact on the outside. Valkyrie's trying to recover.
That beautiful counter into that almost Russian leg sweep into the side of the ring, into that steel girder that sets up our ring here.
Out of 7, Purrazzo and Valkyrie have got to get back into the ring.
You see, the Virtuosa, she could have taken a count-out victory. She could have just stayed on the floor, count of 10.
These two women hate each other. No matter how much time apart, those feelings won't die.
A lot of bad blood And when that bell rings, it all comes swirling back for both these competitors.
Big forearm shiver there by Valkyrie. Now sent off there by Purrazzo. Oh, and an A right to the face. And Valkyrie able to drop the champion to win the title, and a kick out.
Nice live stream again. I was so glad I finally had time.
You want to keep your head in this
No problem, man. First live stream back.
The Virtuoso will not go down without a fight.
WrestleMania weekend.
Now Taya Valkyrie, hold on a second. Is she thinking about Road to Valhalla? Trying to set it up here, it looked like for a moment.
She's trying, but Deonna knows that she's trying to set that up. Huge pump kick.
And now Purrazzo standing knees right to the midsection and a kick out by the challenger.
Okay.
But now Deonna looking to close this one out. Got the armbar on.
Virtual armbar by the Virtuoso.
Beautiful placement here too. Look at the hand of Taya Valkyrie. It's about to tap.
Valkyrie knows his pain. Trying to get to the bottom rope.
Gonna have to.
This will break the submission. And Purrazzo uses the bulk of the 5 count and finally breaks.
Use every second you got. Do as much damage as humanly possible.
Oh! Fended off by Valkyrie.
Did you know Ricochet have 2?
Now the question is there, how much damage did that armbar do?
Oh!
Because you know Deonna Purrazzo is going to go back to it again and again.
Now Purrazzo trying to rip Valkyrie off the top turnbuckle.
Valkyrie keeps fighting. Now trying to rip the Virtuosa from the second rope.
But I'm trying to see what they about to do.
Valkyrie ducks away. Valkyrie.
Oh! Taya covered the powerbomb. 1, 2. Purrazzo kicked out. You need to watch the all-women's TV event. Women's Strike 3.
An incredible resilience there from Deonna Purrazzo to kick out of that powerbomb. But now in a bad way. Reach.
Submission for submission between these two. The cross-legged STF.
She's got to crawl. She's got to dig down deep and get to that rope. And she does. Beautiful.
Two women who know each other so well, know each other's game so well.
And I have faith that what great counter. Always been able to pick a spot right into the leg bar there on Taya.
Now Valkyrie trying to get out the hard way.
But that is why the Virtuoso is one of the best technical wrestlers in the world.
Turn inside out. And now Purrazzo to put away the challenger, kick out by Valkyrie.
And obviously frustration building in both wrestlers, but Deonna Purrazzo looking to put this one away.
Thinking about the Queen's Gambit. Thinking about the
Gambit.
Queen's
No,
Gambit.
Taya boss it.
You just gotta wear her down. Put it away. One more move and it's yours.
Oh,
No.
Wants it.
Oh, nice. Game over. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay.
Valkyrie is champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner.
Good match.
Triple A Reigning to Winners champion, Taya Valkyrie.
Our first match in Impact Wrestling in over a year. Our first back and she becomes Triple A.
Yeah, I didn't see Taya. I couldn't see Taya losing her first match back at Impact. But congratulations to Taya Valkyrie. She is now the new AAA Reigning Reigns champion. She dethroned Deonna Purrazzo. Deonna Purrazzo had a good reign. I don't want her to, but if WWE were to release Liv and she went to Impact, like you said, I'd love to see her off the leash. She says she has moves she hasn't ever shown because she's saving them. Let's go. Congrats to Taya. That's what I'm talking about. But once again, WWE just doesn't give her the time to show your full capabilities. Not every superstar. Yep, that is true. But man, Taya, WWE dropped the ball on her. LMAO, way to go, WWE. Welcome back, Taya. First match back in Impact. She's the new AAA Reigning Reigns champion. Now, it has me wondering, Is Mercedes Martinez taking the ROH? Is she going to be the undisputed ROH champion when she beats Deonna?
New AAA Reina de Reinas champion. And now here I am with another champion, Impact Knockouts World Champion, Tasha Steelz. Tasha, how are you feeling going into tonight, your first pay-per-view title defense, and against someone you have a dark history with, Rosemary?
First of all, Gia, felicidades, Taya. Welcome back. You may have a title, but I have the title. Okay, mama? Second of all, Gia, how do I feel? How do I feel? You shouldn't be asking me, how do I feel? You should be asking Rosemary how she's gonna feel tonight, taking a L from me, the history maker, La Boricua badass, the greatest that beat the greatest, Tasha Steelz. You see, Rosemary, you've been chasing flavor since 2020, and still today you're chasing flavor, and I know how bad you want to taste, and you're gonna get it tonight. But see, here's what's gonna happen tonight, Rosemary. With you thinking that you're gonna drag me to a realm, See, the dragging is going to be done by me. I'm going to drag you right through Pettyville, okay? Drag you by your stupid demon edges. And I'm going to drag you through Pettyville, and I'm going to bring you to the hard knocks of Steelz. And I'm going to be standing over you. And still, Knockouts World Champion. And as I'm looking down on you, I am going to ask you how you like me now. And that is on what, Gia? Oh.
I love Tasha Steelz.
Ever since Mike Bailey arrived here, the
Oh, that's the division championship match coming up.
East Austin that night.
I also remember what I said last month. Some pro wrestlers can't use sustained moves in WWE because of Vince. What if Liv being forced like out Owens? Yeah, I like the group Rosemary's in. I know it's scripted, but that stable will scare the ish out of me. I would love to see Crazy Steve versus Darby Allin. Okay. I got moves by submission, finish move called guillotine choke on Josh Alexander to retain his. Nah, I don't think Moose should win. Moose should lose that, honestly. That whole DK group is toxic. Nice theme song though. Josh is winning, shall not agree. Another dream match for Forbidden Door, CM Punk versus Kenta. Go to sleep versus go to sleep. You know, I can see that happening. Or if Punk has the championship, has the world title, and Okada still has the world title, I can see them going with that. Why she dressed like a cat? And that or Kurt is corny. Sabre versus Bryan Danielson. Evil versus Warlow. I've seen Kenta Khan now Punk teasing a match after the Forbidden Door was announced. Man, there's just so much intrigue in this show, man. Just so much intrigue.
And their opponent from Toledo, Ohio, the X Division champion, Trey Miguel.
He has now reigned for 182 days as the X Division champion. That is tied now for the 5th longest X Division title reign with Christopher Daniels' run back in 2005. There have been plenty of highs and lows along the way. Won the title at the Glory event. He has had plenty of successful title defenses, but he's also had the challenges in his personal life. The loss of his mother back in January, the recent loss of his grandmother. This is a man who has persevered through plenty in and out of the ring.
I've been able to step into the ring against Trey Miguel. I have nothing but respect for what he does in that ring. Nothing but respect for what he does to get here, to get himself where he's been able to defend that championship at the highest caliber. But he has a huge task tonight.
Alex wants to main event the World Championship
at the same time.
Moose and Alexander.
Trey Miguel has won
Alex, yeah, you're trying to get on the channel, bro.
last 5 triple threat matches here in Impact, including winning the X Division title in a 3-way match, as I mentioned, at Bound for Glory 2021, and he retained in a 3-way at Turning Point 2021. Oh, now it appears Bailey and Miguel are fast friends.
Well, Ace Austin trying to let everybody in this match know just how confident he is, but maybe it wasn't the wisest move.
With 2 fresh opponents, similar to the triple threat match we saw earlier this evening. We saw Steve Macklin beat both Jay White and Chris Sabin in the same match. There are no countouts, there are no disqualifications in this matchup. Oh, first man to get pinfall or submission is the X Division champion.
I'm a major fan of Trey Miguel. Like, come on, this movie feels crazy.
Look at this, what they're doing against Austin right now. Trey Miguel and Mike Bailey. How is this any different than what Ace was trying to do with Mike? Just team up, take on a common opponent. What so horrible thing happened that makes everybody question Ace Austin?
Hold on now, Bailey trying to get the best of Miguel and a 2 count. Hold on, backslide here by Miguel, trying to put away this matchup early. Very smart decision.
Reminder, every man for himself, no matter how well you're working together.
Oh, and now look at Bailey go. To your point, it's every man for himself. I think Bailey saw the way Ace Austin was trying to manipulate him from day one here in this company. Oh, and he turned it around.
I think he assumed, we never saw Ace Austin do anything untoward.
Our triple threat matchup continues here. Don't miss out on Impact Wrestling's first trading card series of 2022. Autographed cards from JONAH, Lady Frost, and Mickey James are featured. Trading card packs are shipping now. Only limited quantities are still available. Visit shopimpact.com to learn more. Look at Miguel.
Oh, the way Trey Miguel moves with such fluidity. In and out of the ropes, in and out of the ring. Whoa. Great counter there from Mike Bailey.
Grabbed a hold of the leg there. Very smart there by Bailey. Oh, and it's
nice.
Austin. Oh, he's wiped down by Miguel. It's got to feel like being in a tornado. You try and reach out. Maybe you try and find some safe haven, but you're just pulled right back in. Oh, Miguel and Austin just flat out don't like each other. There's that.
Plays a huge. It's almost like the Corleone family. Just when you think you're out, somebody pulls you back in.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Wow.
Bailey took advantage of the setup by Miguel.
The almost inadvertent teamwork that can take place in these triple threat matches.
Watch this one more time. Miguel on the outside here to Ace Austin, the suicide dive. That took out the inevitable one. And then watch this by Bailey. The moonsault to the outside as Miguel was going for offense on Austin.
Great timing. Great observation from Speedball, who's had Speedball. Mike Bailey has turned himself into one of the most consistent workhorse performers in all of professional wrestling. Since making his debut here in Impact Wrestling, gaining the chance to wrestle once again after being closed off in Canada for a long, long time.
Thought about a Kimura lock there for a moment, did Trey Miguel after the Northern Light suplex. Trying to set him up.
Oh, Austin Clark. Oh, nice.
Austin.
Miguel was looking for that big stomp, but it shows you just how well Ace Austin
Austin
had
new
things
boots,
scouted.
so they're like everywhere. This guy makes people happen all around GCW.
Ace Austin, he believes he's always had the number of Trey Miguel.
As you see here, catching that big stomp, turning it almost into a powerbomb. Miguel onto Bailey.
Austin showing off his strength. One of the most powerful X Division athletes Impact has to offer.
Has some of the best conditioning of any wrestler I've ever seen. Does Ace Austin. Takes care of his mind, body, and soul at the highest level, and it shows.
I don't know about his soul. That's pretty bleak.
I don't know about that. He's got everything in line. You don't have friends. You don't talk to them. You don't understand how human beings work. Okay? Leave that part to me. And right now, the inevitable one is on a roll.
Triple threat match up here for the X Division title. Austin ducked outside. Now it's left to Bailey and Miguel on the inside. Oh, he wanted Ultima weapon early on.
Yeah, with an elbow.
He's on his feet, though, impressively.
Oh. Boot right to the face, and now Austin nipping at the heels of Bailey. Oh, for the big spin kick there, and Miguel.
Oh, Miguel catching with a cutter through the third row.
But not only that, sliding from his knees through the ropes to the floor.
Watch this. Other angle at it. Yes, he did connect with the cutter. More of a stunner of sorts. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, no, the ring. Now a cover by Speedball, broken up by Austin. Oh, now Ace Austin into the cover on Miguel's shoulders. Down, trying to steal it, and a kick out.
And the action is fast. It does not stop. Do not blink,
This
folks.
is Impact Wrestling. He'll be back.
Make sure you're watching. If you have to get the replay again after this, because you're going to want to watch this again to catch every bit of action.
Bailey down on the outside. Austin one on the fold. Miguel wants a cover to return.
Oh,
man, shades of the recent tag team match. That Miguel came
spinning
out
heel
on top
kick.
of it.
Laser focus kick there from Austin. Perfectly.
Nice. Wow.
From Bailey.
Oh my God, Miguel catches him.
Speedball by Bailey.
Woo! Random question: did you ever like the old Impact ring when it was 6 to 8 size? Yes. I also feel better tonight because no man ain't not
Take a
wrong.
look.
I agree.
The perfect moonsault from Mike Bailey, and immediately followed by that Hurricane Rana all the way to the floor. These athletes putting absolutely everything on the line. This is what the X Division is all about.
The X Division Championship has redefined professional wrestling now for 20 years. We see the next level of evolution tonight at Rebellion. The champion, Trey Miguel, trying to withstand two challengers. Sends Bailey back inside.
But if that series of action doesn't show you exactly what Trey Miguel is willing to do, how much this championship means to him, he will fight through all of this.
There's Austin pestering Miguel. Oh, short range there with a forearm shiver.
Great back and forth action here now. Ace Austin looking to bring Trey Miguel from the higher end district down to earth.
Oh! A flexibility of Miguel. That one for a sunset flip power bomb.
Austin's holding on though. Saw that one coming.
Oh! Nice.
German by Bailey. He braced off
I'm
of
almost
Miguel.
upset it's not Monday night because then I don't get to see Liv real.
Simply incredible.
It's next sometime. No, that's the question. Who do you think is going to be
Oh, what a kick. And now
who do you think is going to
Bailey
be in NBA Finals to win it all?
trying to set up middle of the ring.
And well, look at Trey Miguel looking for that sunset flip. Now he's on top of Ace Austin.
Oh my God.
No!
Oh!
Double knees into Miguel.
I can see the Hawks
Miguel
going in
sending
from the east.
Austin.
Yeah, I can see the Hawks going in.
Take a look again. Boom! Knees into both competitors there. Why take one when you can get two?
Devin Booker's hurt.
And now Bailey with his new nemesis, Ace Austin. Big kick, and Austin is right in position for Bailey.
Could be looking for ultimate weapon once again.
Oh!
Got it! Knees to the spine.
1, 2. Oh, Trey Miguel breaks it up last minute.
Miguel was not going to let it slip away. As you take a look again here, ultimate weapon to Ace Austin. But it is the champ who's in the right place
was a great
at the right time to make the save.
I can see Utah going in.
Miguel defending his title at any cost. Bailey got to be frustrated. Thought he absolutely had it because he absolutely did.
As that stiff kick eliminated Miguel from the equation now as he
Yeah,
looks to close it out
Memphis.
again once more. Ace Austin in a bad place.
Oh,
he wanted Austin to think about it. Oh,
Miguel rolls him up. 1, 2. Oh, Austin rolls him up. 1, 2.
Oh, wait a minute. Kick out by Miguel.
Oh, Bailey comes with a kick.
There. Back and forth. Miguel looking to put this one away.
Oh, brain buster.
Center of the ring.
Miguel's not done. Miguel is not done. Spider trying going to the top turnbuckle.
Could be looking for that knee.
Oh, video or game over. 1, 2. Oh, the referee gets blocked away.
Miguel would have had Bailey.
By hook or by crook, any means necessary. That's what the X Division Championship means.
There's no disqualification.
Oh, Austin catches him.
Austin trying to capitalize.
And now he's got Trey Miguel lined up. He's got the ace.
Oh, nice.
From Austin.
1, 2, 3. Oh, what?
Three-time X Division champion.
Oh, man.
X Division champion.
That was a great match.
At the beginning of the match, I reminded everyone just why he's called Ace Austin. And tonight in Poughkeepsie,
Ace Austin is the new X Division champion. He's now 3-time champion.
X Division champion.
What a great match, man. Potential match of the night.
Take a look back here at this fantastic.
I wasn't even expecting him to win. Man. Trey Miguel versus Sammy Guevara for the TNT title. Please. Celtics is winning 58-50 in the beginning of the third quarter. Yeah, this was the match of the night, man. That X Division championship was hands down the match of the night. But Trey Miguel should move up to the world title scene. He should. God, I can't type. Yeah, this is definitely match of the night. Coming soon. What's coming soon? wait, don't play that. I probably would have got. What are they showing? Don't know what was that. Okay. What is? Yeah, I don't even know what was that video package, honestly. Yo, Alice, how's the show so far? Do you enjoy it? Yeah, show's pretty good so far. Show is pretty good. But my boy JONAH and Ishii about to come up next. I heard Alyssa is frustrated with WWE because they had no plans for her. Yeah. Alice, what you like tonight the most? I just finished watching the potential of the match of the night, man. I thought they was gonna get the title to Bayley, but it looks like Austin won it, so Bayley can take it off Austin later on. But yeah, Trey Miguel had a good reign, man. One of the best mid-card champions out there. And yeah. Kylie Ray the next Bayley. Yeah, I'm gonna hype JONAH up. She's the next. Alice Roman has a challenge. Wait, so is Kylie Ray coming back? JONAH vs. Mirrors is another dream match. Love me some Smiley Kylie. I remember when I first saw her on Impact. The video you just saw was Kylie Ray. Oh! So Kylie Ray is coming back. Okay. Another boost to the Knockouts division.
More styles.
Ishii's been making his way all across America, and he's found himself face to face with the top dog. And he is not intimidated.
What happened to Taylor? I don't know what happened to
30-pounder, one big strike back sends Ishii reeling. But Ishii never backs down from a fight.
Ishii's the type of guy, you punch him in the face and you might want to check your hand for a couple of broken bones.
Considering the fire that JONAH has been through, and talk about the rivalry with PCO and his winning ways ever since Hard to Kill in January. What does he have to do to beat the Stone Pitbull tonight?
That is an excellent question, because it takes a lot to put Ishii down. He has what they call that fighting spirit, and he has it in spades.
Ishii giving everything he's got there. Now JONAH trying to pick up the momentum.
Nice.
He runs down Ishii.
But look at how much it took to do just
I love
that
JONAH.
much.
I'm
Just to take Ishii off his feet.
I believe the rivalry with PCO for Jonah, it has unlocked something in his mind. There's a new level of aggression, a new level of malice that he is now willing to go to. Will Ishii take him into those proverbial deep waters?
Well, that happens to Jonah when he first arrived here in Impact Wrestling. Seemed to just kind of power through the competition. Victory after victory. Quick. But then he ran into a wall.
Out of cold,
and I think you're right. That lit something else inside of what he got to do to kill a monster. Oh, well, he just found himself with another one tonight.
Ishii ran into a wall named Jonah just moments ago. Oh, right to the neck of Ishii and a headbutt from behind. Jonah content to take his time dissecting, dismantling the Japanese legend.
That's right, Jonah don't gotta move fast, but that's because Jonah don't gotta move for anybody, but never count out Ishii. We're talking about a former IWGP Tag Team Champion, two-time never openweight six-man Tag Team Champion, and six-time never openweight champion. You cannot count a man of that caliber out.
Oh! Attacking the left arm of Ishii. Oh, a flurry to begin this matchup from Tomohiro Ishii, but it's been all Jonah since. A lot of wrestlers would be nervous, perhaps, coming into a matchup like this. We talk about the stoic nature, the reputation of Tomohiro Ishii. It precedes him. There's plenty of pressure that goes into something like this, but it appears, Ray Wolf, Jonah's not feeling that pressure. He's just teeing off.
Well, you talk about being nervous. Have you seen Jonah nervous about anything?
Fair.
And when we've seen him at war with a literal Frankenstein-like monster, and he's unintimidated. I don't know if there's much on this planet that can intimidate Jonah.
Sold out crowd here at the historic MJM Center in Poughkeepsie, New York, trying to get behind Tomohiro Ishii here as Jonah trying to grind down the New Japan Pro Wrestling star. This has been a very calculated attack from Jonah. We don't often see this from the top dog. A lot of times it's just raw brutality.
It's just ground and pound, run through him. But I think he knows he may not be nervous, Tom, but he has that respect for Ishii. He knows he's going to have to wear him down. You can only hit a rock so many times. He's going to have to take a different approach than just ground and pound here. And Jonah not winning over too many fans here in Poughkeepsie, more strongly in the corner of the New Japan Pro Wrestling stalwart, who is now starting to fire back up.
Right to the ear of Ishii.
Oh, this is the Ishii that I know. He may waver, but he will fight and he will withstand an awful lot of punishment.
Ishii continues to absorb these shots from Jonah. Oh, still standing and now sent into the corner by the top dog.
I mean, I'm not here to school you on sports, Tom. Have you ever watched certain boxers? Some of them like to stick and move, bob and weave. But some just absorb the blow, wait for you to make a mistake, and then strike back. That's the type of fighter
Yo,
that
what's
Tomohiro
up, the Midwest Mars Podcast?
We'll see if we
Welcome
see
to
a
the
KO
stream.
like
Thank
Tyson
y'all.
Fury did earlier today.
Stopping by, shots to Elon. D-Mac, Alex Courtney.
Big shoulder tackle there attempt by Ishii.
exploding out of that corner, and now looking to German suplex the top dog. Oh my God, I don't know about that, but he's gonna try.
Backed into the corner by Jonah. Now Jonah misses along the turnbuckle. Here's Ishii trying to corral the super heavyweight.
Oh, he's going to suplex Jonah? Hey, that's a lot of weight.
Brain buster, he's beaten so many
Had a
with.
pleasure talking with you. Hope you like how it came out. Yes.
Type of
I
opponent.
watched the interview today and I I love it. Thank y'all. Adam Cole is such a Adam Cole is such a big name. If he wants to ever be AEW World Champion, he can't lose unnecessary matches. That I'll agree with.
Oh, drop by JONAH, nobody home. Ishii back up to his feet in that basement lariat.
Great wherewithal from Ishii to move out of the way of those strikes and then capitalize it. But look, JONAH already back to his feet.
Oh, lighting up the chest of JONAH. Oh. The world is talking about #rebellion on social media. Tip of the cap.
Guys, go check out our interview with that way out. He showed up at WrestleMania because he got connections like that. LOL.
Rebellion here in
You heard the man.
Oh. And you almost had to know at some point this was going to break down into a match just like this. Strikes back and forth from two of the hardest hitters in pro wrestling.
Right to the midsection, and how much of this can Ishii take?
The only answer I have for that is you'd be surprised. Just when you think he's down, just when you think he might be out, he'll fire up and knock your lights out.
Tomohiro Ishii, how many times have you ever seen him in a match like this? Oh!
Against an opponent that size and strength of JONAH, not too often.
There just are not many instances in Ishii's career where he spent this much time on the mat, where he's had to come back from high-impact offense time after time after time.
Watch the first Suzuki battle.
Well, it is Ishii who's normally more of the powerhouse in his matches.
Exactly.
And in this case, the roles are flipped.
Up on the shoulders now, Ishii. Trying to break free of JONAH. Oh, now look at Ishii.
Adam Cole is still
Now, both men showing that fighting spirit.
Yeah, Adam Cole's gonna be world champion.
Oh, to the knee, and this is wise.
Just be patient.
This is very wise by Ishii. The mighty don't kneel. We're gonna have to make it.
He's booked right for 600 days now.
You chop him
But yeah,
down
Roman Reigns
bit by bit.
did pass the 600-day mark as Universal
Tomohiro
Champion.
Ishii with a window of opportunity now, trying to set up
That's a lot of
JONAH.
weight.
Can he accomplish a brainbuster on a 330-pounder?
Hey, that time he at least got JONAH off his feet, but once more getting tossed to the mat.
Oh, and a senton to put away Ishii. Oh, and a kick out.
And JONAH, almost in a little bit of state of disbelief there, thought he put away the New Japan stalwart, the Stone Pitbull. But there is still life in the heart of Ishii.
And now JONAH wants to put this one out. Thinking about the JONAH bomb. Center of the ring, seen him use this before for victories.
Ishii fights it off though.
Oh,
Never waning.
Now JONAH sent into the ropes, and now Ishii uses
okay.
into a German, and that was smart.
And that's the sign of a pro. You saw him attempt to do that at the beginning of the match. Didn't work. He attempted the brainbuster. JONAH was too fresh. But now, using the momentum, learning from where he failed before, Ishii just keeps getting better as this match goes on. And that's what JONAH has to look out for.
Down to 7, Ishii back up to his feet and maybe has turned the momentum in this fight. Back up to his feet, clothesline, and now very similar to the way the match started. Does Ishii now have enough to level JONAH?
Yeah, be patient, Sam. Goes with Brian. World champion.
Weaker, he's worn down a bit.
Malachi Black. You name him.
But he's still the big man in this matchup.
Oh, JONAH takes Ishii down with a clothesline.
Oh, and Ishii right
He no-sold it. He didn't phase him.
Wobbly, but he's back up. Now blocks JONAH. Oh, right to the back of the neck.
And you hear every one of these clubbing.
Oh, clothesline. JONAH off his feet. There's the cover. And JONAH able to kick out.
If you ask me, Tom, that kick out had a little less energy, a little less oomph behind it than a lot of the others. Whatever Ishii's doing, it is starting to work.
Is that TK?
As you take a look here with this huge lariat from Ishii, almost putting the top dog away.
And now what is Ishii thinking about here? Oh, and it's blocked by JONAH.
All these clubbing blows, you can hear them echoing across the MJN Center. The sickening thud of flesh on flesh.
Think about the proverbial mountain that Ishii has had to climb to get JONAH down on the canvas.
I mean, JONAH himself is a mountain.
Oh, what that
Oh, JONAH caught him.
And it's caught. It is literally caught by JONAH.
JONAH saw it coming. He knows this legend so well. Had him scouted.
Trying to get JONAH moving. Ran right to the clothesline. JONAH topples Ishii, is right back up.
This is that style. This is that spirit that these Japanese wrestlers are so known for. But JONAH's assault keeps bringing Ishii down to his knees.
A savage headbutt. They're getting hit by concrete. And now a JONAH bomb. The top dog to put away the stone pinball and a kick out.
Some way, somehow Ishii stays in this.
Oh, another clothesline. Here's the cover. JONAH cannot end this match.
Take a look here. After the power bomb, Ishii kicks out and stays in this one, not to be put down just yet.
And now Ishii somehow still stirring. What is JONAH thinking about here?
He's got to be thinking about, what do I have to do?
Hold on, wait, is he trying to go for a brain buster on Ishii?
Add insult to injury. Ishii not gonna let the
Oh, JONAH with a spear.
A colossal spear.
JONAH to the top rope.
Oh,
he missed the drop.
No.
swing and a miss, and now the basement lariat.
Oh no!
Covered by
Ishii.
Ishii.
Oh, JONAH kicked out. Thank God.
Brilliant move from Ishii to move out of the way of the tsunami, but he is incensed that that basement lariat didn't get the job done.
And somehow JONAH's back up. JONAH is back up. Oh, close range with the headbutts.
And one more time, Ishii looking to close this one out.
Oh!
Brain buster.
Hit him with the brain buster. 1, 2. Oh no! I didn't like that.
Here is your winner, Tomohiro Ishii.
After a knockdown.
I didn't like that. I think JONAH should have won this match, but other than that, the match was. I'll say it was a good match. Not a single bad match on the show so far, but I just feel like this was the wrong outcome. I feel like JONAH should have went over and beat Ishii, but it looks like their feud might still continue. So yeah, I didn't like the outcome. I didn't like the outcome. Don't get me wrong, the match was good, but wrong outcome. I did not like JONAH losing. So yeah. But it looks like this feud is going to continue because I read something from Fightful that Ishii was supposed to stick around for the set of tapings tomorrow, so it looks like their feud is still continuing. But good match, wrong outcome. That's all. Alice, how many matches left? I believe there's, I want to say 3 left. Because we got the tag team match, Tasha's match, the main event. There's something I'm leaving off. Let me check the card and see how many we got left. Two teams start. Once the team has been eliminated, they're eliminating a new team to enter. 8-team elimination challenge for the World Tag Team titles. Okay. I'm so confused with this Ronda and Charlotte feud. They're gonna have an I Quit match, but next week on SmackDown's tapings, they're gonna have the beat the clock match. I don't get W's logic. I always spoiled it for you guys. I said Aaliyah managed to survive through the beat the clock challenge against Charlotte, but Shotzi didn't manage to survive against Ronda. So yeah. Plus, in my opinion, Roman, although he isn't the best at promos, he even said that himself. He does have the best special expressions in pro wrestling. That's why he'll be going Hollywood. Killer, man, I don't like this whole rivalry at all.
And her tag team partners from Queens, New York City, Purrazzo.
Unexpected, but what a powerhouse of a tandem to kick this 8-team elimination challenge off. W. Morrissey and Jordynne Grace looking for tag team gold. You never know what's going to happen in Impact Wrestling, baby.
Morrissey and Grace recently teamed up on Impact Wrestling on Access TV to fend off the major players because of them taking liberties with the likes of ECW legends Reno Maritano and Tony Mamaluke. Morrissey and Grace came to their aid, and at the same time, they took the opportunity to put Matt Cardona through a table.
Yes, of course, when they double-teamed a helpless, defenseless Matt Cardona and just brutalized him with that chokeslam through the table. I remember that now.
Considering what Cardona especially did to Jordynne Grace,
Ronda has no energy.
he turned his back on some of the Impact Wrestling fans and the locker room. Grace bore the brunt of that.
I mean, what, doing what he had to do to win a championship? You think Jordynne Grace in her entire career has never taken a little bit of a shortcut to get a championship or a championship opportunity? Please.
Jordynne Grace has tweeted that she wants to win every championship in this company. Recently, she was in a Ultimate X match with the multiverse of matches earlier this month, trying to win the X Division crown. She's already been a Knockouts World Champion She's been a digital media champion. She can become the first person ever to win the Knockouts World title and an Impact World Tag Team title. Oh my God!
Man, Jordynne Grace.
There's a cover to advance and a kick out.
So from Tomohiro Ishii lifting JONAH into a brainbuster, and then Jordynne Grace deadlifting Brian Myers off the ground into a suplex. There's a lot on display here at Rebellion.
Morrissey no doubt wants a piece of Brian Myers after months of frustration. Instead, Matt Cardona tags himself in, and Raywalt, let's remember the emotional moment that W. Morrissey shared with the Impact Wrestling fans at the 2300 in Philadelphia that was ruined and destroyed by the major players that ultimately put Morrissey through a table that night.
And look, and I said it as much on air and
So I'm
backstage
testing something.
behind the scenes everywhere. I may be a big fan of the major players as professional wrestlers. All the history I know of that man right there. It was uncalled for, interrupting what he was saying.
Sidewalk slam for the Big Tan Machine, and now in comes Jordynne Grace. I'm gonna say I like this tag team so far.
I mean, oh my God.
Look at the setup. Oh, the 7-footer with the assist on the big boot. Here's the cover by Grace, and it's broken up by Myers. But still, both these teams, despite their personal issues, they're starting this 8-team elimination challenge. It's not easy.
This is the definition of a scenario. Whoa.
Wait a minute. Now Chelsea Green running interference with Morrissey inside. Cardona! Referee waved his hands off. He said shoulders down.
Wait, what?
And Chelsea Green paying dividends. Oh, come on!
So Grace and Morrissey have been eliminated.
I said.
Get them up. You have been eliminated. Look, I know you're frustrated, but this is uncalled for.
The 2-on-1 opportunity for the major players thanks to Chelsea Green led to the snake pinfall there on Jordynne Grace. But now...
What now? What now?
It gets worse. Grace through the ropes.
So pace suicide from Jordynne Grace, okay.
These guys still got several other teams. What is going on, Chelsea Green?
That was not wise.
We still have a tag team championship elimination challenge to go on. We're still waiting on another team to eventually come out here to face the major players. But right now,
Oh, he's always wanted to put Myers through a table. Cardona interrupts.
No, come on, not again.
Oh, it's Cardona.
Not again.
Oh, a low blow. Wait a minute.
Jordynne Grace chicken.
Cardona into the barricade.
Whoa. What is going on here?
Oh, my.
Wait, are you?
Cardona's used to cup in the past.
Chelsea has an injured arm.
Oh, Morrissey too smart for the major players.
Oh, my God.
Okay, this is, I don't like this.
No, don't do this.
Oh, he about to power bomb a woman. Oh my God, man. This man just power bomb a woman, bro. Oh, that's my favorite part, but I didn't like the other part. Man,
this place erupted. And now Raywalt with Chelsea Green in the ring.
Assaulted here by an insult W. Morrissey. And somehow we're supposed to expect Brian Myers and Matt Cardona to wrestle as good brothers right now.
Gallows and Anderson slide into the ring. Remember, they lost the Impact World Tag Team titles to the champions, Violent by Design and Sacrifice.
Yeah, I did like that. After that first elimination, except for Morrissey powerbombing
A few weeks ago in a rematch,
Cardona's wife.
against Violent by Design in a lumberjack match. And now the Good Brothers against the major players in this elimination challenge.
Not even giving them a chance to breathe, to continue to check on the wife of Matt Cardona.
Major players running into the buzzsaw that is the Bullet Club.
Come on, boys.
Let me check that rebuild.
He's a traumatized husband. Have some mercy.
Magic Killer. Game over.
The Good Brothers advance. So the major players, after a major fiasco with Morrissey and Grace, are gone.
I mean, there's no doubting the Good Brothers' talents. We know that, but there's a huge asterisk on this entire matchup now, if you ask me. Poor Chelsea. Yeah, Matt, make sure she's okay. Get her out of here. A travesty has been committed here at Rebellion.
So who will be the fourth team? Oh, this will be interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next team, Johnny Swinger and Ziggy Dice.
Ray, well, do you remember the chump challenge?
How could I forget?
Johnny Swinger and Ziggy Dice, they put on the chump challenge for any two, quote, chumps to come out and face them in a tag team match because Johnny Swinger is overseeing Ziggy Dice's maturation as a wrestler within Swinger's dungeon, among other things. And the people who answered the chump challenge were the Good Brothers, who literally destroyed Ziggy Dice in a matter of seconds.
Well, now it's a chopper. Oh, I was going to say a redemption. Come on, Ziggy. It's your chance. The dungeon's finest.
Oh, now Johnny Swinger. Trying to hold on to Carly. Oh, okay. Rule number one, don't punch your partner.
Well, they didn't get there yet.
They didn't get to rule one?
It's oh! There's a long, complicated, uncomfortable process in the dungeon.
I don't like that.
I'm sure it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, that was just waste of a spot.
Another Magic Killer, and it looks like another 1, 2, 3. They're moving on.
Maybe a little more time in the dungeon.
4 teams.
Johnny Swinger and Ziggy Dice have been eliminated.
Like, why are they even
The
out
4
there?
teams have now competed.
This is a waste of a spot. You could have given this to someone
Well, I
else.
guess it's back to the drawing shackles for Ziggy Dice and Johnny Swinger. It's all right. It's a learning curve. There's a process here.
No.
The question is now, who is the next team to enter this championship elimination challenge match?
The Good Brothers, they want their tag team titles back. They will go through anyone to get them. Oh, boy. And it's Rick Swan and Willie Mack out next.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next team, Rick Swan and Willie Mack.
Swan and Mack have been one of the best teams in the Impact Tag Team division for quite some time. This could be their moment to shine. Inside the ring.
Oh, okay.
The Good Brothers.
I hope this starts picking up because I'm not liking this this elimination.
Best and most exciting tag teams.
I'm not liking the match so far.
Wrestling. And Rick
hopefully they pick that
Swan
up.
is feeling confident here in Poughkeepsie.
Now Willie Mack directing traffic. Watch this. Swan and Mack wipe out Gallows and Anderson inside the ring. Anderson stuck with a former Impact World Champion right now in Rick Swan. So you know what it's like to be in these style of matches. What are the Good Brothers experiencing now as it's team after team after team?
Well,
I don't mind mixed tag matches, but I'm not a fan of
That's
intergender
why
match.
this is the definition of one of those situations where it's not a
feel you.
sprint, it's a marathon. You got to make sure you put your opponent away, but you also have to save some gas in the tank for your next one.
Yeah, 3 more teams still to come. Oh! And Swan able to drop Anderson. Even though the Good Brothers have been able to get through their competition in short order, Still the physical toll as
I don't
these
want to see
matches
one
went
with
on.
the
There's
championship.
surprises at some points. You just don't know who's going to come out, and you have to think about the long game. Tag made. In comes
I
Willie.
think everyone
That's
hit
the
the
other
gas.
thing, too. The opponents, with the exception of Violent by Design, who we know will be the final entrant in this matchup. The order of opponents to everybody else.
I know
is random.
Impact
You don't
likes to
know
do
who
that
will
stuff,
be coming
but
out next if you're the one.
I don't want to see it in WWE. I don't want to see it in.
And win your way to facing Violent by Design.
Now Willie Mack,
I don't want to see
X
it in
Division
AEW
champion, throwing up
unless
a version of the two sweet there.
unless the trios titles are intergender.
Tag made.
I think
Rich
this should make the
Swann
trios
is
titles
legal.
intergender. Like for example, I don't want to see Britt Baker fighting
Machine Gun. That's some
fighting
great
Kenny
teamwork
Omega
now coming
for a
in.
championship, for a world championship or something like
Hard
that.
there on Boomson. And Willie Mack changes the pace, and now Rich Swann legal. Here's a cover to advance, and a kick out by Anderson.
Rich Swann, a former Impact World Champion in his own right. Looking to add some tag team gold to the resume, but Carl Henderson taking the tactics he's known and used for years to take advantage once again.
Had a little fun with the previous two teams, I guess you could say, by Good Brothers standards, and now it's time to get nasty, and that's what Gallows and Anderson have done so well on their way towards 7 World Tag Team titles. Oh! Right
One
to
of
the
the most
sternum.
decorated teams in all of professional wrestling, no doubt. But the tag team division here in Impact Wrestling is absolutely stacked, as we're seeing from Rich Swann and Willie Mack right now.
Swann lighting up a much bigger Gallows. Oh, and that comes to an end.
And you see, that's all it took. Gallows weathered that storm, put up one big boot, and down goes Swann. And here there's clubbing rights and lefts from the big LG.
Swann just getting shellacked right now. Listen, we talk about the doings of the Bullet Club as of late. It's been a challenging night for the Bullet Club. Chris Bay falling to Eddie Edwards on the countdown to Rebellion. Jay White, the triple threat match earlier tonight, did not go his way against Sabin and the winner, Steve Macklin. Now it's the Good Brothers' chance to right the ship.
It'll be their opportunity to right it all for Bullet Club and bring home those Impact World Tag Team Championships, and it's looking good right now.
Stalling suplex, all the blood rushing to the head. Here's the cover to advance and a kick out by Swann.
See Willie Mack, he was right there, ready to make the save if necessary.
This is an opportunity Gallows and Anderson want to continue to exploit. If you can protect Swann from making a tag to Mack, Gallows could just have a field day here with a much smaller opponent.
And it's tag team one-on-one. You cut the ring off, cut it in half if you can, if not more so. Really keep control of your more beaten down, weaker opponent.
It's the little things with the Good Brothers. Yes, they love to party. They are rock stars everywhere they go, but they are as nuanced and skilled in tag team wrestling as they come. You saw Gallows, the foot on the hand there of Rich Swann, and now Anderson.
Even again, small little thing right here. During this chin lock, even though we're trying to wear down Rich, he puts his body in between Willie Mack and Rich Swann until Rich was able to switch the hips there and change the direction. Little things like that can totally shift the momentum of matches.
Oh! What about maybe a Bronco Buster in the corner? And now Rich Swann with a great window of opportunity.
I talked about these matches, those things changing the momentum. Rich just tried to change Carl Anderson's momentum there. And now, oh, God.
Gnarly elbow right to the back of the neck of Rich Swann. That is one way to prevent your opponent from making a tag.
And now raining down again, left and right elbows this time to Rich Swann.
Team elimination challenge match for the Impact World Tag Team title. Still 3 more teams have to compete in this. So if you're Swann and Mack, or even Gallows and Anderson, whoever advances here has taken a lot of punishment, has exerted a lot of energy in this stanza of the match. Now Swan put a check the chin there of Gallows.
And to your point, even though Rich Swann and Willie Mack are technically the freshest,
Ooh, Swan goes back to the kick.
they got away.
Willie Mack comes in.
Good with the big tag to Willie Mack here. There's still a lot of match left for these championships.
And now Willie Mack is going after Carl Anderson.
Whoa!
Oh, and a shot there of Gallows. And the big LG is down. Back inside the ring, Machine Gun Carl Anderson fires back.
Trying to turn the momentum back in the Bullet Club's favor.
Oh! Up on the shoulders, the Samoan drop.
And Willie Mack.
And a little bread butter.
He's got you in his sights. Could this be it?
Oh, and a kick out. Back and Swan nearly advanced.
Willie Mack's got to keep it in focus. Willie, Arnold looking to crack some cold ones open with a big dub here. Looking to put away Carl Anderson.
Thinking about the #1 stunner. No, it's blocked by Anderson.
Oh, nice. The way they just
Anderson
pick him up, man.
into a cover.
So cool.
Shoulders down. Oh, and a kick out by Mack. Both their tag team partners are down, so Anderson and Mack continue to go at it.
So it's like, watch
Great
Jacob.
momentum shift here
Oh, wow, the
from
David
Carl
Compton,
Anderson
the
with
Warrior
the huge
Wrestling
spine
Champion
buster
today.
on Willie Mack, and once again
What
the
did she
Good
defeat?
Brothers in firm
Because I knew
control.
Don Rosa vacated the
It's gonna be
championship.
time for a magic killer. Trying to set it up. Rich Swan attacking Anderson.
Great timing from Rich there.
Oh! And Gallows out of the ring.
Look at the eyes of Willie Mack. He is fired up.
Oh, nice.
Falls into the cover.
1, 2. Carl should kiss out. The match has been going on for about, I'll say 20
Anderson
minutes.
showing you why he is a multi-time tag team champion across the world.
15, 20 minutes.
Oh, and it's Mack going up
We got
top, and
13
he's
minutes left in
halted
this
by
match.
Anderson. Chop right
It's
to
a
the
gauntlet,
chest.
man. I can't lie, I like it, but he's better than Athena.
In a dangerous, dangerous place.
Athena beat Sky Blue and Shasha McKenzie for the title. Okay.
On a headbutt, dropping Anderson. On that Gallows. Gallows trying to slow up Mack. The official didn't see the contact. Was dealing with Anderson.
Willie Mack keeps fighting though from every angle.
Oh!
And that was nasty.
Look at Matt's leg got caught up on that top rope.
Left knee and Mack caught on the top rope. Swat.
Just an unfortunate series of events for Mack and Swan, and you got to imagine, here it comes.
The Good Brothers took advantage. Magic killer. The referee didn't see the involvement of Gallows. Good Brothers advance.
Okay, that was solid. That was
Rich
solid.
Swann and Willie Mack have been eliminated.
Another magic killer. Another victory on the way to the end of this tag team elimination challenge.
Take another look at this. Like the other two teams before, boom, it was a magic killer, and that was all she wrote. But the Good Brothers certainly had to fight for this one. I don't know if I'd use the word earned it, considering the involvement of Gallows while the referee was dealing with Anderson.
The question is now, how much is left in the tank of the Good Brothers, and how much, I was actually just going to ask, who is the next opponent? We have our answer.
Up next, it's
The next team accompanied to the ring by Maria, representing Honor No More, Matt Taven, and Mike Bennett.
hold on a second. So Pencer's not wrong. David and Bennett are the representatives for Honor No More in this match. Did something change? Is it Vincent and Kenny King?
Card is subject to change. Oh no!
Oh, wait a minute! Taven and Bennett! They've isolated! Oh! They isolated Anderson, but a gun's done! And now the other two members of Honor No More, they've got Gallows!
Honor No More trying to pull the tricks they've been pulling since they stepped foot in here.
Oh! And on a cover!
Taven.
A cover! Honor No More pulls a fast one on the Good Brothers!
The Good Brothers have been eliminated.
I don't know if you
Okay.
guys could see it Maria Kanellis had the foot of Matt Taven.
This is some kind of bullet club civil war again for Forbidden Door.
From very one hour, Joe.
Oh, man! Damn, he done took out his whole members.
But he ended up diving onto his Honor No More teammates as the Good Brothers now look for some vengeance.
That's courtesy of Gallows and Anderson. Oh! Jack Killer to Taven. Taven and Bennett screwed Honor No More.
Well, like Rick said, they want to bring people back. I don't think they're
Or rather, Honor No More screwed the Good Brothers in a lumberjack match. And again, Taven and Bennett get to Gallows and Anderson tonight.
As you look right there, Matt Taven diving onto what he thought was the Good Brothers, but only catching his Honor No More brethren.
Two more teams to
Ladies and
come.
gentlemen, the next team, Heath and the War Machine, Rhino.
Now Rhino and Heath, who found...
I'm not liking this match so far, man. This is not good.
Impact World Tag Team Champions. They're familiar
It's actually the worst match of the night, honestly.
Bennett is back in the situation, though. Reminder, Matt Taven just caught a magic killer on the outside of the ring. One half of the kingdom is now in rubble.
And now it's Rhino into the ring. This means there's only one more team to come in this 8-team elimination challenge.
And plus, I'm not even a big fan of the
Great
gauntlet match.
opportunity, great draw here for Rhino and Heath at this point in the match. And it doesn't hurt to have that emotional boost, so to speak. Remember the No Surrender event where Rhino was on Team Impact trying to keep Honor No More out of Impact Wrestling.
And now the big thing for both these teams is try to beat your opponent as quick as you can, because the next team to come through that door are the tag team champions themselves. And they will have the energy and the time
this match ever. Jesus Christ,
you
oh my
don't.
goodness.
So try to put this one away quick.
Heath has been a long time.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of gauntlet
helped
matches.
draw Rhino away from the clutches of Violent by Design last year. Heath, who missed the better part of a year with a serious injury that nearly ended his career, and very recently was challenging for the Impact World Championship.
Oh, Maria once again making her presence known here at ringside, where Honor No More goes, Maria Kanellis follows.
The official keeping an eye on Rhino due to the instigation from Bennett. Does not see what's happening here. Kanellis and Taven getting away with some face works here. Now the official all over Taven.
That's the Honor No More we've come to
It's
know.
not skills on the knife.
And now
Bullet Club.
suplex Wolverine on Heath. Here's the cover. Forearm in the face and a kick out by Heath.
AJ is the W life at this point.
Now, Bennett and Taven in firm control of Heath as he reaches for a tag.
Oh, big forearm. Taven with a drop kick.
Beautiful teamwork.
To move on in this elimination challenge and a kick out.
Really showing what a well-oiled machine Honor No More is. But especially Taven and Bennett, who have so much tag team experience together. Oh!
Twisting neck breaker there, and now a tag made. Now a cover. Bennett trying to capitalize quickly, and a kick out by Heath. Taven and Bennett, who've been tag team champions in promotions like Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Very first night that they burst onto the scene here was in January at the Hard to Kill pay-per-view. And on that night, Matt Taven put his hands on the Impact World Tag Team titles and said, "These look good. We'll take these."
You have to imagine they've been manifesting that since that moment. And here they are with the opportunity on a silver platter in front of them. But they still have to get through Heath and Rhino and the tag team champions by design.
And a tag made. In comes the man beast. Rhino against Taven.
And once the War Machine starts running, it's hard to shut him down.
Oh, and Rhino into Bennett. Oh, off the ropes. Here's the cover. Tucks the arm. Heath protects his partner.
Great spotting there from Heath, but Bennett cleaning the clock.
Discus forearm, and now it's Rhino.
Oh,
Taylor
OGK.
Oh, and Heath with a big right hand.
Heath somehow stayed in the...
Oh, no.
Awful miscommunication there. Unfortunate for Heath and Rhino.
Hold on a second. Going for the pose.
Oh, go for Rhino.
Gore.
eliminated.
And you know what that means? One more team remaining. Heath and Rhino are this close to the Impact World Tag Team Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, your final team. They are the Impact World Tag Team Champions, Violent by Design.
And how apropos that Heath and Rhino could walk out of Rebellion as tag team champions after defeating the very group that held Rhino in a sort of mental prison for so long. And as beautiful as a story as that might be, it is a big ask. It is a tall task to take down Eric Young, Joe Doring, Violent by Design.
BBD were so vehement to get back their tag team titles because their previous reign came to an end at Slammiversary 2021 in a match that involved Rhino representing BBD and was the man who was pinned that night to lose the championship. That is why BBD went after the Good Brothers, got the tag team titles back. They believe the tag team titles are their power.
I'm doing good, man. How about you? And yes, Deonna Purrazzo lost to Randy Reynolds. Championship to Taya Valkyrie.
Right now,
Here's the cover. Here's
Ace
the
Austin
cover.
is a three-time
has
exhibition
immediately
champion.
turned that around.
Again,
Violent by Design ties for the fourth most Impact World Tag Team title reigns
And so
in this
far, that's
company's
it.
history. They were introduced 15 years ago. Oh! Meeting in the middle there with Rhino. Very interesting. Free rule applies for BBD. Hold on, here's the cover. To retain, kick out by Rhino. It's Doring Young representing Violent by Design
I
tonight.
love wrestling. I don't have a side. I don't know how to
Meanwhile,
drum.
Diener is still here, literally carrying the banner for VBD, always to be thought of on the outside as well. And Rhino and Heath just went through a bit of a war themselves with OGK and Honor No More, and are up against a very, very game champion.
Here's the majority of the 5 count. There was Joe Doring. Got to be careful not to risk disqualification. Oh! Down goes Rhino. Here's the cover by Eric Young and a kick out. And you got to be imagining what's happening in the mind of Rhino right now. The horrors of the last few years are being revisited right now.
Well, he's got to keep a focus. That's the thing. It's very understandable if he were having almost flashbacks, reliving some of the pain, the trauma that VBD inflicted upon him. But you're in a championship matchup. You got to focus on the task at hand as the hair of the man beast is tossed in an almost celebratory manner by the leader of VBD, Eric Young.
Violent by Design, they defeated the Good Brothers last month at the Sacrifice event. Successfully defended within a lumberjack match against the Good Brothers despite controversy, courtesy of Taven and Bennett.
Yeah.
Oh! And now look at Rhino battle out of the corner.
See, Eric Young was talking some trash to Heath there, allowing Rhino just enough time to recover, and as he's fighting back now.
Rhino and Heath, they withstood Honor No More. Now the last team, Violent by Design, has entered this 8-team elimination challenge. Rhino trying to fight his way through the thicket. Oh, Young and strong and is blocked by the War Machine.
Rhino starting to feel, I was going to say a little bit momentum on his side.
A true wrestling fan
both
wouldn't
wrestlers
find
same
anything
idea.
that likes the other anybody can like what they like.
And now look at where Rhino is, makes the tag to Heath. Heath into the matchup, goes after Eric Young. Heath relatively fresh at this point.
But he has still been in another matchup prior to this. BBD is fresh.
Cover to win the titles and a kick out by Young.
Eric Young staying in this one, keeping the championship around the waist for now, but he wanted to close this out.
Oh, wait a minute, let's go for a pile driver on Young. Little insult to injury on the way there. Oh, and a wake-up call. Wake-up call. Here's the cover.
on camera. That's a big assumption. But what's not an assumption is the lariat Joe Doring just gave Heath.
Now Heath is back inside the ring. Young the cover and a kick out by Heath.
And if there's one thing we know about Heath, it's that he has heart, and a heart that beats. But how much more is left in the body of Heath? Rhino, as you see, nowhere to be found. Can't even make a tag.
Oh, Young out onto the apron.
Great recovery there.
Hold on. Oh, look at Heath. Close range with a power slam to win the championship. Cover broken up by the Monster Doring.
And one monster brings in another. Rhino coming to meet Doring in the middle of the ring.
I remember one time just getting kicked out of a stream for saying AJ Styles is better than Kenny Omega.
And down
What? That
goes
is
Doring
crazy.
hard.
Oh, hold up here, Rhino. Rhino, you're not the legal man. You can't get the win here.
Deonna trying to tell Young, look out, look out. Oh, now Doring prevents Rhino. Face first into the steel post.
Doring picked his spot as soon as Rhino was going to go for that gore. He grabbed the leg, and now it's back to EY and Heath.
Now Young wanted a pile driver of his own
Hey man, how you
audience.
doing? What's up, Dan Soto? How are you? Welcome to the stream.
Go for a wake-up call one more time.
No!
Young
That's
held
why I enjoy
on.
your time. We can all have an opinion as long as people don't get out of control and start spraying your stuff.
Up and down.
Oh, that's game.
Driver. Cover.
1, 2.
Violent by design withstand the 8-team elimination challenge.
I ain't doing good too. That's
Here
the
are your winners and still Impact World Tag Team Champions, Violent by Design.
This was the worst match of the night, in my honest opinion. This tag team gauntlet was not good. It was just all over the place. I'm not a big fan of gauntlet matches. I don't like them. It's just not in me. Gauntlet matches, no. That's a huge no. Gauntlet matches are just all over the place, and that was the worst match of the night, man. Yeah.
Sander, the walking weapon, prepping to take on the man who has attempted to ruin the life of not only him, but the lives of his family. Moose has stepped down to new lows, all to retain his Impact World Championship, and now Moose will defend against Josh Alexander. But first, Steels versus Rosemary. Steels set to defend her Impact Knockouts World Championship. Frogs!
I am not watching the PPV. Well, it's okay, man. Yeah. Alice, what the F was that? I don't even know, man. That was just that tag team gauntlet was the worst match of the night. That wasn't good. Just wasn't. All right, Knockouts title and world title match is all we got left on this show. As we're about to end up the third hour of this show. This show will end right at 10 o'clock, my time. Maybe that was Monday Night Raw or something. Yeah, maybe Bruce Pritchard was booking this match.
Over. The time is now.
What is that, Alex?
Steels defends her Knockouts World
What is what?
Championship
Hello?
against
What are you
Decade's
talking about?
Rosemary, and it happens right now.
I just said the tag team match was all over the place and it wasn't good. I think the community is getting better, but there's always going to be people like that. In the online community, not just wrestling, you just got to know them. Sometimes it's hard, though, I know. So yeah. I hope Tasha's match is good, man. To recover from that tag team match that was terrible. I hope Tasha and Rosemary kill it, man. That's all I'm hoping for.
Become the Impact Knockouts World Tag Team Champions.
You guys know I love hearing Tasha Steel's theme music.
Mind games have been being played. From Decay to Tasha Steelz, we'll see how much impact they have.
Love y'all. We love you too, man.
Tonight, Tasha Steelz is channeling Scar from the Lion King. She told me earlier tonight she was here to take over just like Scar. She said, quote, I took out Mickey James like Scar took out Mufasa.
I love it. The confidence.
Tasha Steelz, while she was able to win the title from Mickey James, defended successfully in a Philadelphia street fight with help from Savannah Evans. This is the first new challenger for this relatively new Knockouts World Champion. How does Steelz handle Rosemary?
She handles Rosemary the same way she's handled business since day one. At least that she's handled business since winning that Knockouts World Championship. Like she said, she put down the greatest, many people consider, in Mickey James.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rebellion continues with this Knockouts World Championship match. It is set for one fall. Your referee, Daniel Spencer. Introducing first the challenger, accompanied to the ring by Havoc, representing DK. From the Valley of the Shadows, the #1 contender, Rosemary.
Oh yeah, that's why sometimes you have trolls that come in here and try to come at you, go wrong, positive, good job, saying that's what I like. Yeah.
Her opponent accompanied to the ring by Savannah Evans from the Brick City. She is the defending Knockouts World Champion, Tasha Steelz.
And there is the Knockouts World Championship.
Right,
first
she'll
captured
retain the
back in
championship. It should be a good
2007
match.
by the Impact Hall of Famer Gail Kim. Tasha Steelz currently 49 days as champion. Could it all come crumbling down because of Decay? Oh! It's Rosemary, the aggressor, right off the bat.
As if I was on.
That's the kind of champion you want to be, Rosemary.
Whether you like it or not, it's all fair. The bell rang. How many times have we seen the likes of, I don't know, people you like Deonna Purrazzo do something like that? You've been, oh, great, fair game.
Oh, no. I call it straight down the middle.
And now Rosemary, the full mount, raining down punches here on Tasha Steelz. There's just something about being in the ring with Decay you would know that is flat out different.
It is a terrifying experience on any night, let alone a night where they're motivated by championship glory, the way Rosemary is here at Rebellion.
Now Rosemary, who's been a staple of the Knockouts division for the better part of a decade here in this company, goes into the upside down. And Havoc enjoying it on the outside. Breaks before the count of 5. There's Rosemary.
You see the twisted eyes, the look in Rosemary's eye. It's different than any other night, like I said. This is a focus. This is a fiercer than usual Rosemary right now. And Tasha Steelz, the Knockouts World Champion, should watch out as we float over here.
Oh, going for a submission. Steelz has got to be careful. She doesn't submit, gets her feet on the bottom rope.
Was this Tasha Steelz in the tag team positioning with Kiera Hogan? Yes. She was in tag team with
where she was
Hogan just last year.
On the ropes.
Now she broke away from Kiera Hogan, transferred into the star.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to complain about Savannah Evans? Havoc better know not to get involved.
Oh, and now Havoc.
Excellent. Yes.
Listen, the official doing the right thing. Havoc put her hands on a legal competitor, but still, this was Tasha Steelz instigating Havoc.
Whoa, 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 whoa. She simply backed up into Havoc. Havoc was intimidating her. In theory, the official could have easily just disqualified Rosemary and Havoc and had this whole thing thrown out.
Tasha Steelz with a tough face for the season.
Rosemary, considering the gravity of this match, the gravity of the Rebellion pay-per-view event, the official, I believe, did the right thing, allowing this match to continue and ejecting Havoc. But still, this is Steelz, who made sure that Rosemary didn't have any backup at ringside, and that Steelz still has Savannah Evans, and Rosemary's in trouble now.
And now, it's all down to fair game. And Tasha Steelz about to show Rosemary that she is not the Simba of this story. As the Boricua badass unloads.
And now look at Tasha Steelz. She went inside, reset the 10 count, decided to continue to punish Rosemary.
I'm the greatest that beat the greatest, baby. I'm the greatest that beat the greatest.
From the champ herself, the greatest that beat the greatest. Not only in a straight-up pro wrestling contest, but then followed that up with a street fight victory over Mickie James. How many people can say they felt a legend like that, in that fashion?
I said in the lead-up to the two matches between Steelz and Mickie James, the gravity of defeating Mickie James, it's a tough mantle to wear. And give credit to Tasha Steelz. She fits the role. She is a great champion, but she's got to continue to prove that as she takes on challengers like Rosemary.
Can you imagine the Knockouts World Championship in the hive of decay? What would that even do with that championship?
There's the cover to retain. Tasha Steelz can't put away Rosemary. As I said, it's happened before. Rosemary's been a Knockouts World Champion in the past. That could turn the Knockouts division on its head, considering we already have a new AAA Reina de Reinas champion and Taya Valkyrie. The Influence retained their Impact Knockouts World Tag Team titles against the Inspiration earlier tonight to count down to Rebellion. And Deonna Purrazzo's down to just one title, the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship. Steelz trying to make Rosemary submit here, middle of the ring.
You see they got to the ropes there briefly, but Tasha Steelz pulling her opponent back away. Great move. But somehow, some way, Rosemary finding her way to her knees and gets into the ropes again. But she's not done. She's picking up the champ.
They legitimately do have really strong women's division. Yeah.
Tasha
Steelz with a code breaker.
Steelz creates a little bit of space.
It looked like Rosemary had some intentions there of lifting Tasha Steelz off the mat, but the energy exerted coming out of that submission gave Tasha Steelz just enough opening to hit those double knees.
Oh. All right, back up, rising from the dead, it seemed. Rosemary taking a bite out of the Boricua Badass. And now it's turned into a slugfest.
Somehow, that's not ruled illegal. But alas, here we are, as this matchup just turned up a notch.
Oh!
Close one, takes you to
Both women are down. The title shot at stake for Rosemary tonight at Rebellion. Tremendous opportunity. Meanwhile, Tasha Steelz trying to prove herself as a relatively new
I feel like this crowd's kind of lukewarm. She's dead.
Rosemary has an unbelievable ability to withstand punishment. That's something all the members of Decay have in such great amounts. This sick, twisted ability to pull from a deep, dark place and continue to fight as she steps on the gas pedal.
And now Rosemary with the sling blade.
Look at the eyes of Rosemary.
That twisted smile on Rosemary's face and now crashes down. They're on Tasha Steelz in the corner.
Exploder suplex out of the corner.
Into the cover to win the title. To win the title, Steelz is still alive.
And another small thing, look at the way Steelz rolls right to the ropes after that kick out. She knows she can't be pinned if she's in the ropes. It's a smart, it's a veteran move.
Oh, crashes into the corner, face first into the top turnbuckle. Oh, creativity there by Tasha Steelz, caught up in the ropes.
I spent
lining her up.
TNT title back.
Trying to leap into a DDT, maybe. Oh, and now blocked by Rosemary. Oh, flies in with a forearm.
As we get deeper into this matchup, the exhaustion and the agony wearing on both opponents, it's who's going to hit that final, that killing shot that'll get you to victory.
Oh, wait a minute. Was trying to set up for maybe one more jab there, Mickie James. Out of the cover by Tasha Steelz. Here's the cover and a kick out.
And it's going to take a little bit more than that to take down the champ. As you see a little bit of, I don't pride myself on being able to read the face of Rosemary, but frustration, anger building.
Now Steelz able to evade out of the corner. Rosemary in pursuit, went for a cutter, did Steelz. Able to double over Rosemary.
Great recovery though. Another attempt here.
Oh, and you bet. Yes! The disrespect to Mickie James and her old rival Trish Stratus.
Baby.
Here's the cover, shoulders down, and Rosemary kicked out.
You can tell Tasha Steelz now starting to get a little bit frustrated.
Frustrated? How about cocky? How about petty? Especially going after Mickie James again? Focus on your opponent.
She is the champ.
And now Savannah Evans dealing with the official.
Just making sure everything's running all right.
Now Tasha Steelz has the title in her hands.
No.
Oh, Savannah Evans levels Rosemary. The official didn't see it.
I didn't see anything. I saw Tasha Steelz admiring her championship, focusing, just like what you were saying, on what's important.
Well, I was trying to set up for the crucifix bomb, the blackout. There it is!
Got him.
Blackout to Rosemary.
Oh, she kicked out?
kick out.
What? I thought it was over.
You've got to be kidding me.
I don't believe. Has anybody ever kicked out of the blackout?
If they have, I haven't seen it. And Tasha Steelz is irate. And I
remember
can't
nobody kicking out of that.
And now Steelz is going to the top rope.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. All the way up top.
Oh! Crash and burn, going for the frog splash. That's helped her retain in the past against Mickie James. And now Savannah Evans again got her hands on Rosemary.
Oh, Tasha, no.
Cover.
Oh, Tasha kiss out. Thank God. Woo. I thought that was it right there. I'm like, no, don't make Tasha the transitional champion. Y'all cannot do Tasha like that. I
I
swear.
think a lot of us thought that. But now looking to lock up Steels. Steels keeps fighting though. Champion knows what's on the line.
Double underhook trying to set up Tasha Steels. Steels able to prevent it.
Oh, this battle has gone so back and forth.
Rosemary in the top turnbuckle, and now it's Steels.
Oh, nice.
Cutter.
Huge cutter.
And now Steels dumping Rosemary.
1, 2, 3.
Steels
Steels wins.
retains.
Here's your winner and still Knockouts World Champion, Tasha Steels.
Solid match, solid tower defense from Tasha Steels. This crowd was just dead for majority of the match, and the reaction from the crowd was just lukewarm during this match. So, yeah, man, what's up in Ontario Jones? How you doing? But other than that, man, this was a solid tower defense. But like I said, crowd was dead and crowd was lukewarm for this match. It's like times where the crowd like wakes up and then they go back to sleep. I don't like that. I don't like that. It just goes to show me you're not interested in the match and you're just not invested. Really just. Oh, okay. Sucks this crowd is dead, yeah.
Live on pay-per-view and on Fight TV. And we want to let you know that the next time we come to you live will be in 2 weeks, Saturday, May 7th, in the greater Cincinnati area for Under Siege. It'll be live on Impact Plus, Fight TV, and YouTube for our Ultimate Insiders. Tickets are on sale now at ImpactWrestling.com. However, the next time that we come to you on pay-per-view will be June 19th to celebrate Impact Wrestling's 20-year anniversary. Slammiversary returns home.
It's an evening that revolves around history.
There's no place like home. Slammiversary returns home to Nashville, and more than that, you can get tickets this coming Friday, April 29th at ImpactWrestling.com. Be a part of the 20-year celebration of Impact Wrestling at Slammiversary.
Slammiversary Sunday, June 19th. But right now, it is time for our main event. The question is, will Josh Alexander exact his revenge on Moose for the events of Bound for Glory?
Christian Cage, his arm is giving out.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Hold on, let me charge this laptop before it dies on me. Okay. That plugged in. Okay. Is it in? Yes, it is. Killer Cross Joyce. I think that's what hurts WWE shows nowadays. Crowds are important to any event, but in wrestling especially, it's like necessary. WWE crowds must just watch and really participate anymore. Don't get me wrong, I like calm crowds sometimes so I can actually just enjoy the wrestling, but every now and then a loud crowd helps. Especially if they know when to be loud. Oh, look at Josh Alexander coming out with his son, man. Killer Cross could be a great opponent for Moose. Yeah, I agree. Brock just done got lazy, but I get it. This ain't Brock from 15 years ago doing shooting star presses anymore. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Great of Josh Alexander. Now he gets his opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Rebellion main event of the evening. It is for the Impact World Championship set for one fall. When the bell rings, your referee is Brian Hebner. Introducing first in the corner to my left, the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the walking weapon, Josh Alexander. His opponent in the corner to my right, he represents Moose Nation. He is the defending Impact World Champion. He is Moose!
Moose changes Josh Alexander's whole world.
Sometimes I can't play some of the entrances
in
because of
2
copyright.
minutes and 37 seconds. That is how long Alexander
Still
held the
smash
Impact
good?
World Championship for
I wouldn't
before it
say
was ripped away by Moose
good.
with the Call
It
Your
wasn't
Shot
bad, but
opportunity
it was
at
pretty
Bound
solid.
for Glory this past
But
October.
the crowd was just dead for it. There wasn't.
And I gotta
feeling
imagine
anything.
6
Crowd was
months
lukewarm from
of
some of the-
pent-up
some of
rage.
the spots here and
Anger
there.
is
So, yeah.
oozing out of Josh Alexander. Here we go.
And
Moose
this was
expected
Josh
Alexander to
Impact
charge
World
him, but
title.
now Alexander embracing the moment. Not gonna let Moose get in his head.
Quite frankly, so did I. I was gearing up for Josh Alexander to explode in a fit of rage.
And Moose doing everything he can to bait Josh
This
Alexander
problem is
early
because
on.
it
Takes
seems
Moose off
they're
his
not
feet
invested
and
in her
elbows and knees to the
winter
ribs.
match.
Josh Alexander says, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it the right way. I'm going to beat you in that ring.
This is the chance that Josh Alexander has wanted to let all those emotions out from the last 6 months. Scott D'Amore's been trying to preach to his once pupil, hey, keep your emotions in check. Now it's about manhandling Moose.
But again, I have to call back. This is not done and dusted. This is not over. There's still a lot of matchup to be had here. A lot of opportunity for Moose to play on the emotions, especially with Josh Alexander's family
Goes to the knee, goes to the knee, goes to the ankle lock, and Moose able to get out of the ring.
He does. Smart move by the Impact World Champion, creating that space.
Moose, some frustration early. Champion's advantage, of course. Title cannot change hands via countout or disqualification. Moose taking his time.
And once again, I'll give more credit to the walking weapon as well. Letting Moose get back in the ring, chase him out to beat him up pillar to post. He's keeping things in check so far. I gotta give the challenger credit.
Wants to outclass Moose in the ring. As his family said earlier on tonight to him, his wife Jen especially, was do not let all the events of the last 6 months get in your head. Do what you came here to do. A journey that's literally been 17 years of professional wrestling. 17 years in the making to become Impact World Champion. Oh, and Moose to the outside.
I give him credit because that is a job easier said than done. I can speak as a husband. When someone gets involved with your family, it is not easy to let that go. And as you see right there.
Oh, now Alexander protecting his family.
He's had enough, and that's the first time Josh Alexander has lost his cool. And there, it cost him.
That is where Moose takes advantage.
How you rest there, huh?
Absolutely disgusting from Moose. Speared Janet in an event.
Bro, this man got his family in the crowd, bro. There's no way he's losing, bro. There's no way.
And their kids. Oh, post.
I am not gonna condone any of the things Moose has done involving Josh Alexander's family. 100% reprehensible. However, if it leads him to retaining his championship, he wins. Josh needs to keep that in mind throughout this entire contest. Oh, it ain't over till it's over.
Sternum first into the top turnbuckle, and Moose has owned the depths that he's gone to. He says he understands those lows and how they are despicable, but he doesn't care. It's all about keeping the Impact World Championship.
Moose is being quoted as saying, I don't have a conscience. He does not care. He is all about business. He is all about success, and he is all about that Impact World Championship. Oh. Sick thud.
Oh. There's some of the resolve of Josh Alexander. Oh.
The ever-defiant walking weapon letting Moose know.
Oh. Right back to the face there of Moose. Oh, it only took it off the Impact World Champion, and here comes Alexander. Alexander, oh, cut down by Moose. Oh, and now Alexander with a big right.
Oh, Moose with a drop kick.
Moose. Both these titans knocking each other around like bulls, but it is the Moose who puts Josh Alexander down.
This is Josh Alexander, though. He keeps on coming back. Remember, suffered neck injuries in 2013 and 2015, especially that nearly ended his career. Oh, he took time off to heal, and he came back for the sport that he loved. Got an opportunity here in Impact and has fought his way to the top.
Another notch in the favor of Josh Alexander. He was actually quoted this week as talking about how the longer this goes on.
Hold on, here's a cover by Alexander, kick out.
Said the longer this goes on, the bigger advantage he believes he has. His gas tank, his endurance is more than almost anybody I've ever seen in pro wrestling. Moose needs to shut this down quick if he wants to come out on top, in my opinion.
Off the top rope, throat first went Moose. Alexander, the crossbow.
Oh, Moose caught him.
And Moose had it scouted.
Oh, Moose goes into Steel Moose.
Great strength from the world champion there.
Alexander tied up with Moose. Moose trying to counter. Alexander's all over him. And now Moose.
Oh, no.
Into the steel barricade. And now Moose rolls back inside the ring.
Even the headgear of Josh Alexander can't protect him from being swung around like a rag doll into steel.
I was talking about Josh Alexander. I know there was about to happen around a couple months
Count
ago.
of three. Alexander has to the count of 10 to get back inside the ring or risk the count out loss.
You see Moose in no hurry to go bring him back in.
And Alexander dives back inside. And now Moose, abdominal stretch in the middle of the ring. Look at the gigantic smile on the face of Moose.
Well, he knows the kind of damage he just did to Josh on the outside, to the back, the midsection, and now he's going to take his time picking it apart in the center of the ring. Look at that, look at that.
Oh, and Alexander going after the hand here on Moose, trying to break his grip.
Oh! A little bit of that small joint manipulation, pulling at the fingers of Moose.
Oh, nice.
Belly to belly. Think about all the obstacles that Josh Alexander had to overcome. The likes of Minoru Suzuki, Christian Cage, JONAH, Charlie Haas, Chris Sabin, Ace Austin, and more.
He's been through everything. On top of all those incredible wrestling contests that were thrown his way, the emotional toll that Moose has taken on him and his family.
Let's pass Moose. Oh, and a boot in the face.
The fact that Josh Alexander has made it to Rebellion is a testament to who he is as an athlete, but now he's got to get the job done.
Moose sent reeling after the punch here by Alexander.
Josh Alexander is relentless.
And that raw emotion, the anger of Josh Alexander pouring out.
And it's understandable. It's even respectable.
He's got to be careful,
yes,
though.
absolutely. I was just about to say that.
He's got to be careful he doesn't risk disqualification.
I know it feels good, Josh, to let that all out. But if you get disqualified, that lasts all of about 5 seconds, and then you'll realize what's happened.
And now back with a crossbody. Alexander, however, the injured ribs in the process. Alexander taking a look at his family, pointing at his wife, Jen, his son, Jeff.
Alexander needs to win.
Remind yourself
I can't share on stream. I get copyright
and
strike.
why you're fighting.
Tossing Moose back inside the ring. Title can only change hands via pinfall or submission in the ring. And now Moose at the feet, at the mercy of Josh Alexander.
And Josh keeping himself as composed as he can be in this moment. Could be looking for that C4 spike.
Yes, trying to set up for the C4 spike, and now Moose trying to block it. Slips away from Alexander and a chop.
Oh,
and here comes
TV.
Alexander. Another spot where Alexander's got to be careful. And Alexander's
I ain't watching this on Fight TV.
Moose.
I was going to say, smart move for Moose getting into that corner.
Oh, went for the pump kick again, trying to capitalize.
Oh, Alexander with a
inside.
German
This time
suplex.
Alexander had an answer.
And Josh holds on to that German suplex, looking to chain them together. The grip, tenacious, almost as tenacious as the athlete himself.
Another German.
Pretty soon this crowd here, and Poughkeepsie's gonna start counting along.
Trying to muscle Moose back up to his feet. Alexander continues the onslaught.
Well, as more and more damage is done to the Impact World Champion, he becomes more and more lifeless. More for Josh Alexander to pick up and suplex.
That is 6 German suplexes all in a row.
And he's not done yet.
Another suplex. Make it 7.
They say 7's a lucky number, but it's not quite lucky enough for the walking weapon right now.
How much more can Moose take? How much more?
Yeah, Moose been champion since October.
That's number 8.
But Alexander's grip has not wavered. Even if the body of the
So he had a
champion
6-month reign. Nice suplexes, bro. Jesus
You
Christ.
have to imagine he's got double digits on his mind.
German suplexes. Finally, Alexander releases.
Clearly, Alexander has beaten the body of Moose. But how much energy did he expend himself?
Alexander, what is he thinking here on Moose? Has delivered a ton of punishment. Could be time for the C4 spike. C4 spike.
Looking to close this out.
Moose able to evade and able to jump Alexander.
The fact that Moose is still standing and fighting is incredible.
Boot right to the face. Alexander able to block. Oh, great elevation on the drop kick by Moose. Oh,
Nice.
high out of the corner.
1, 2.
The retain kick.
Alexander kiss out.
And you saw Moose scream into the face of his challenger, go to hell, before driving him exactly that way. But somehow, Josh Alexander stays in this one.
What an effort by Josh Alexander in this match, but still Moose is up.
And he's lining up the challenger.
Thinking about the spear. Oh, into the corner, shoulder first. Oh, German suplex.
Oh, Moose no sold it. Moose
Moose
comes back with a boot.
kick.
Incredible resilience from the champion here.
Oh, up for cross.
Oh, Alexander reverses.
Right into the ankle lock. Incredible counter. What a move.
Is Moose gonna tap?
They're in the dead center of the ring. Moose is going to have to pull himself almost all the way across the ring to get to the bottom rope. How much is left in the heart of the champion?
Chance of tap here in the impact zone. Moose struggling, trying to get to the bottom rope.
The pain etched on the champion's face. He desperately needs to get to that rope if he wants to retain his title.
And Moose, is he gonna tap or is he gonna tap now?
Oh, he made it, thank God.
That'll break the submission.
I know a little bit about it and what's been happening. Like I said,
You
I
see
checked
the
it.
exhaustion
Like I didn't know that.
also on the
inspiration
face
had
of Josh
lost
Alexander. I mentioned before the endurance of Josh Alexander, but Moose has been very impressive this deep into the contest, continuing to fight.
Kicks right to the side of the head by Moose. Alexander wanted the ankle, but wait a second. Oh! Moose only ticked off Josh.
Those grazing boots to the head is making the challenger angry.
Alexander challenging Moose to get up and fight like a man.
Whew. Okay.
Oh my God. It's a test of pure will here in the main event of Rebellion.
Oh!
Okay, forearms, okay.
Alexander with a forearm there. And now Moose dropping Alexander.
Y'all keep smashing that like button for me, man. I really appreciate y'all.
Because how much more of this can Josh Alexander absorb?
See the Josh Alexander, ever defiant, shaking his head no every time Moose tells him to stay down.
Then
Obstacle after obstacle after
honestly,
obstacle.
I can see Trevor again.
Alexander has come back for them all.
But how much more punishment can the walking weapon take?
Oh. And now Moose. The cover to retain the title.
Oh, Alexander kicked out on one. Oh, he took up the headgear.
And Alexander right into his feet.
And it is an all-out battle between Alexander and Moose.
Oh, Moose with a headbutt.
Headbutt.
Oh, Alexander hits him with a clothesline. C4. He got him. 1, 2. Oh, what?
Got his foot on the rope.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Take a
God,
look at
man.
how
This is so
close
good.
This one comes. It's the C4 spike from the walking weapon into the cover here, but Moose knows where he is, and the foot hits the rope just in the nick of time.
Alex, what the F, man? Wow. I thought that was it right there, man. C4 sounds like a dope name for a movie. What a match. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Somehow Alexander is not deterred. Continues in this fight.
He has to be.
Oh, what another C4 spike, but Moose able to keep him at bay.
Moose had just enough time to catch some air. Oh, God!
He's biting.
Look at the teeth.
See, chance on bad when the crowd knows when to be loud.
A lot of lean-ins here by the official. It is the main event of this pay-per-view rebellion. 6 months in the making this match. We are going to have a damn winner tonight.
That shows you what Moose is willing to do.
Oh my God, man, we got
to obtain
25
his world
people, man.
championship.
Let's get this up. Oh my God, Moose Alexander on top rope. What they about to do? Superplex.
Top rope here.
Oh, a superplex.
A ring-rattling superplex. Is this it for Josh Alexander?
Kick out.
No!
We talked about the gas tank, the endurance of Josh Alexander. He's showing it right now, somehow kicking out of that huge top rope superplex. But now, Moose wants to line this one up to shut it down.
Oh, now Moose is going for the spear.
Oh no, he caught him. Alexander caught him.
What the heck?
Styles Clash?
Oh my God! Styles Clash!
Styles Clash. Oh, it turned into an ankle lock.
Goes Josh Alexander.
Disconnected a Styles Clash, turns it into an ankle lock.
Alexander with the ankle lock.
Oh, Moose.
Audience here, big
Is Moose gonna tap? Is Moose gonna tap?
For Moose to tap out, but the champ somehow, some way is holding on for dear life.
Moose trying to scramble, trying to get to the bottom rope.
But Josh Alexander fighting him at every turn. Moose desperate to get to a rope, desperate to save.
Oh, he's gonna get to the bottom rope.
As he pulls himself into the corner
That's
and
gonna
makes it.
break it. That's
Oh,
gonna
Moose
break
is pulling
the
off the-
submission.
Wait.
Rips off the turnbuckle pad in the process. Oh, and a kick low. A kick low. The official was there with the turnbuckle pad and didn't see it.
Moose knew exactly what he was doing. That's the kind of champion Moose is, as if we had any doubt heading into tonight.
Oh!
Oh, God.
The surgically repaired neck into the exposed turnbuckle. Head and neck, nothing to protect him. And here we go.
Oh, my God. No. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
A valiant effort from the walking weapon. But
oh, he kicked out.
Alexander kicked out.
Oh, my God, bro. I thought, bro.
No, you can't.
Ain't no way this man losing in front of his wife and his kid, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. I'm getting chills right now, man.
Of Moose about to become unraveled. His left ankle is certainly damaged. I am sitting here flabbergasted at the fact that Josh Alexander just kicked out a Moose's spear. Never before, and now another exposed turnbuckle.
So you got, bro. You know I respect you with a match fight forever. Alexander got to win, man. He got to win. Oh, Moose is gonna try to powerbomb him. This is pure professional wrestling. No. Oh!
Turnbuckle, the exposed turnbuckle. This is getting uncomfortable.
Oh, Alexander reversed this.
A knee right to the skull of Moose, and you saw Josh shooting a look to his family, reminding himself just what he's fighting and who he's fighting for. Trying to get Moose back up. Alexander won't quit.
C4, one more. Got him.
Spike.
It's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the new Impact Wrestling Champion, the walk-in weapon, Josh Alexander.
Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Alexander is your new Impact World Champion. Congratulations to him.
Wrestling for the championship. Josh Alexander did it.
Man, that was great. That was some great storytelling, man. That was great storytelling.
Of emotional and psychological torture at the behest of the world champion Moose. Josh Alexander can look his wife, look his son in the eye.
This is his first, that's his first world championship.
We did it. And look at that. Look what Daddy did. Daddy's champion.
Man, that's some great storytelling, man. This is probably one of the most captivating storylines in pro wrestling as of right now.
A 17-year mission snatched away in the blink of an eye.
And,
have the courage to start
man.
all over again and prove who you are. Congratulations to the new Impact World Champion.
You see that, Vincent Bruce? This is how you make a great PPV main event. Now it's spot fest with 2 wrestlers using finishes. It'd be hard not seeing him winning after what Bruce. Yeah, no way. If this guy would have lost, man, this would have been the worst creative decision they made, man. But honestly, man, this is one of the best Impact pay-per-view main events I've seen in a while. This is honestly one of the best Impact main event pay-per-views I've seen in a while. New star is created. Captivating storylines. Championships mean something. This was great storytelling. And honestly, this is one of, I will put this in one of my match of the year candidates for this year, man. And once again, this is one of the best Impact main events I've seen in a minute. Other than that, this show, man, very good show from Impact. Very good show. Not a perfect show, but this was a good show from Impact. I would give this an 8 out of 10. I will agree with Caleb, an 8 out of 10, man. Yeah, the three negatives I have is that tag team match, JONAH losing, and crowd being dead for that Tasha match. But man, good pay-per-view from Impact. I enjoyed the show, man. Yeah, man, this was a really good show. Agree, man. Was it better than Hard to Kill this year? No. Hard to Kill will still be my number one because I attended the show in person. So yeah. But yeah, man. Thank you everybody for coming out to the stream. Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight, man. A good night for professional wrestling. I enjoyed the show. 8 out of 10. One of the best Impact main events I've seen in a minute on a pay-per-view. And this was good. This was good, man. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I highly appreciate y'all, man. Keep believing in me. Keep striving. Keep pushing myself to the top. You know? Even on my worst days. But yeah. Great stream, Alex. Hope you have a great, safe, and blessed night. You too, Kalo, man. I love y'all so much. I love y'all, man. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with me tonight. I'm not going to go too hard on WWE. We say that on Create New Stars, but they've been pushing Theory as the future for a while now. Bianca Cesaro SmackDown has a lot of NXT calls right now. Yeah. Better than that, man. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you guys. I highly appreciate y'all. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great Sunday tomorrow. And I will see you guys Monday for Monday Night Raw with a brand new week of content. I love you, man. Be sure to stay safe. Take care. Stay healthy. And I'm out, man. I love y'all. Take care. Good night.